What up, everybody? Free Palestine.
Season 2!
Season 2 of the Bit Podcast. It's Night and Sea Dog _ again at it again. Season 2, baby.
I
Welcome.
have been told by our producers we have been canceled.
For Free Palestine? I hope not. We gotta talk to our producers. That's crazy. Welcome, everybody.
Disney has canceled our contract.
Now, for the homies that are unaware, I support Palestine, but also I did think for a moment to myself, you know, what we've never done is a bit in the intro where the bit is saying something that Connor will choke on water on. So I had to just like toss it out there, real unsuspected.
No, I love it.
That was a
Palestine.
sneaky. That was a sneaky one.
I support all the free peoples of the world.
That's, well, all of them?
Well,
Welcome in. Surely we don't support, like...
I'm being told by my agent this is a trap. I'm being told by my agent this is a trap.
I got my very I literally didn't think this was real, and it just happened to me. I didn't think it was real. This is like not a bit, actually. I mean, it's like funny, but right, yeah. So, you know, back in the day, like old style, there was like, for the homies that don't know, this is not, I'm not kidding. This is like a sincere thing that I'm saying. Back in the day, in like the late 90s, really early 2000s, there was a thing that would happen in your email called a chain email.
Ooh, yes.
Yes, and some of those chain emails were notorious because the same ones got passed around a lot. And you might know them for our listeners, for audio listeners, for listeners on Twitch right now on Friday, not the Sunday audio listeners. But for the homies that are listening to this right now, you might be thinking to yourself that you don't know what that is. You would know it on TikTok as a send this video to 5 friends or your mom dies.
Usually the person has like a different neon colored hair, and they are on either the autism spectrum or part of the LGBTQ plus IA 2 spirit Q plus minus divided by 3 community.
That's right.
Yeah.
And there's also, you might also recognize the chain email in TikTok form as like, you know, repost this is the money cat, repost cat and you'll get money in 2026 or something like that. This is very like video. Engagement farming, engagement bait, right? So in the 90s we had those, and a very common chain email scam or general email scam, right, was the Nigerian prince scam. This is an OG, a classic.
A good Nigerian prince.
Yeah. And almost always, the email that you would receive in your email inbox before spam was a thing, when it would just be in your inbox all the time, almost every time what it would be is, in some level of broken English, hello, I am Prince of Nigeria. I have wrongfully lost claim to my country. For the low price of $100, you can help me get my throne back, and then I will reward you with untold wealth. I will send you bazillions of dollars for helping me reclaim the throne to Nigeria. And if you're an asshole, you will send this person money, and then they will never answer because, believe it or not, that is not the Prince of Nigeria. You've given some guy a bunch of money. So, I, on Twitter, got a DM recently.
Oh, no.
And again, I did not think this was real. I've never actually personally seen the Nigerian prince scam.
I see.
I've just heard about it, and I know other people have told me that I believe, but, you know, I'd never seen one with my own eyeballs. And I got a Twitter DM that was, hello, I am helping people with debt. What is your Cash App?
Yes.
And I was like, hee hee ha ha, this is my Cash App, you scammer goofball. Because you can't really scam someone by getting their Cash App name. So I'm like, okay, where's the scam part of this? Where does the scam happen? I must know. I will engage with this so that I can determine what the actual scam is. I am so curious. So I send my Cash App name. And they sent me a screenshot of them having sent me $2,000 on Cash App, which of course I didn't get. They were like, it is ready to process. Send me $25 and I will send you this $2,000. And I was like, hey man, that makes no sense. And he said Trust me, brother. I am Nigeria. I know what it is to scam. I would never scam. And it was
And
unironically.
you're being gaslit. That's crazy.
It was That's right. I was being gaslit by a man, of course. I couldn't believe that it really was, I am Nigerian. Give me money to send you more money. It really was the Prince of Nigeria scam for real 30 years later.
Well, because half the kids on Twitter don't know
Crazy
what the Prince of Nigeria scam is to begin with, right? So it's like that's
prime.
True. Real, I mean, you and I lived through the other Cash App scam or like other money sending scam where they'll send you a fake transaction, and then in hopes that you would like take that money out of your account, then they would like charge you back somehow.
Yeah, and then you go into debt.
Specifically, it was Cash App. Specifically, it was like some Cash App system where they could like do like the old Xbox lag trick or whatever. And then you know it looks like it sent you.
That's funny. Yeah,
it
lag
looks like
switch
it
on Cash App.
Sent you.
Yo, fun, what's up, homie? How are you, brother? What you got going on?
A little more substantial than that, but essentially is what it was. And I remember I had some friends. I mean, it's rampant on like Grinder and stuff, like dating apps, where they'll be like, "Would you like to be my sugar baby? Give me $5 so I can establish connection to your thing or whatever. Or give me your routing number." But they're like tricking dumb children into not giving them the routing number, but actually your like account number. You know? No, don't do that. Hey,
imagine kids, all those dumb children on Grinder.
Well, 18, 19, 20 children, you know.
Sure. Of course children. We meant that. Of course we meant that. And it's good that we meant that.
Yeah.
Although I would not be surprised if there were some under 18s on Grinder.
Everywhere, if you could imagine, probably.
Yeah. That wouldn't shock me. As someone who's never seen Grinder, I would imagine.
It's okay. The UK is trying to stop that by taking everyone's IDs.
Now, the alternative to that is that Roblox is trying to start a child dating platform to circumvent the whole problem. Just migrate them all to Roblox. That's cool.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah,
I think they walked that back. They were like, maybe not a good idea.
You know what's really crazy? I've learned recently that there are like a dozen already existing child dating services
on Roblox.
No. Like Bumble for kids.
Oh, yuck.
Yes. Yeah, I was watching a video about that, and they were like, "Hey, this is gross," because I do this thing where I just go on YouTube and watch video essays sometimes.
Yeah.
And I was watching a video essay about that. There's a lot of them. There's many.
My current talk about just YouTube rabbit hole video essays.
Mm-hmm.
My current rabbit hole is the missing time between the fall of the Roman Empire and like after what is it, BC, whatever's after AC, wherever we're in now. All that like, missing time.
Yeah. I didn't know there was missing time.
Apparently, some things don't add up. The Holy Roman Empire must have been cooking the books, as they say.
Oh my God.
Pretty interesting. But Jamie,
what if they're just shit at math?
Resub. Maybe. I mean, who knows?
What if it's not intentional at all? They're just really bad at years.
Yeah.
Well, wait, is that accounting for the different calendars?
Well, they're saying that there was a kerfuffle in the calendar, like a known issue in the calendar swap in like the fall of Alexandria and all of that. There's like a whole thing. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting. I don't know enough to like be able to tell you everything. I'm not in there like that. But yeah, I've just been like. And then like, you know, there's also, you know, humans have been around for millions of years. Why do we only have the written word for like,
is that true?
Oh yeah. They're
surely tens of thousands, not millions.
They're finding old fossils of human remains everywhere that are like carbon dating like millions of years.
Whoa.
You could imagine.
Are we doing the thing where we experience the feminine urge to spread misinformation?
No. These are
that's real.
I mean, they might be spreading misinformation. I don't know.
Sure, but relative to what you heard,
I'm not out in the.
You're saying this in good faith.
I'm saying this in good faith.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. I see. That's so fascinating. Millions, huh? The Rock face is so funny.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's wild. That's crazy, actually.
I'm just saying.
Hmm. Well, because again, for our audio listeners who maybe don't know, because I understand that a lot of you are probably TikTok age, there's there didn't used to be 12 months. There used to be, in fact, 10 months. And then the Roman Empire introduced two new ones named after Augustus and Julius, August and July. We didn't have those before. Because you know how like octuple is 8, October, December, DEC, Des used to be, it's 10, used to be the 10th month. Everything just like, they just got pushed back. So September, septagons, septagonals, sept to 7, 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 all got like pushed back for October and July.
Trying to think.
True story.
Trying to think. Might not have been carbon dating. It must have been something else. But I remember them
It actually just had
talking.
like a tag on it. It was like labeled 1 million BC.
No, no, no. It was like something that they were talking about how like during when Egypt was like really like a huge power or whatever. They were saying that like in carbon dating the Sphinx at that time was like old to them. It's ancient to us, but even like when the Egyptians were coming up and like ruling that area at the time, the Sphinx and some of those older monuments there, they were old to them. So it's
Oh.
like so some people or some thing had to have created those even like before their knowledge of them, right? So it's like really interesting. I don't
Hmm.
know. I would like to believe that there's some crazy shit out there, but you know,
I don't
who
want to be
knows?
that guy.
Could have just been a bunch of rain.
Sounds like
But
aliens.
I don't want to be that guy either. Aliens would be pretty cool. If we like cracked open the
Yeah.
pyramids and there was just like some gray dudes in there fucking running shit, that'd be tight.
Let me ask you a question. Let me
Yeah,
ask you an
tell me.
important question.
Tell me.
We open a tomb
Yeah.
somewhere in Egypt.
Yeah.
Inside, we find a human skeleton with the head of an alligator. Do you think aliens or do you think gods? Like, oh, this is like Sebek. This is like the dead Egyptian
Yeah.
god. Or are you like, this is an extraterrestrial being? That's crazy. Which do you jump to first, religious or aliens?
I jumped to alien, but then I have to think too, okay, if there's humanoid people with alligator heads, then there have to be cat people. And then my thought process goes to how long would it take you from leaving your ancient home to go to work before a alien slash Khajiit would try to take your money and kill you on the road? Because in
That's
Oblivion,
very
let me
funny.
tell you, it's like 5 seconds. Every
That's
five
very
seconds,
funny.
there's a Khajiit ready to kill you.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, there was a cat head god in Egypt. Their name was Bastet. Although
I feel
a lot of
like
people called him Bast.
I
But
think I think
Bastet did
Bass
have
would
that.
try to fucking steal my shit. You know what I mean?
So, also, by the way, speaking of Egyptian gods and things like that, me and a Pep have beef. It's on site. Fuck a Pep. So just heads up on that. If a Pep ever like catches us on the sidewalk, don't ask questions. Just beat their shit.
Sure. Fuck it.
Yeah. I just thought you should know. I just wanted you to be like on the same page.
Oh, I so speaking of Oblivion, I just got to the
Yeah.
part of the Dark Brotherhood quest line.
Mm.
Um
This you never
man.
played the original, right?
No, I never played the original.
Okay, right.
This is actually my first ever Elder Scrolls game playthrough, if you can imagine.
That is both good and bad because on the one hand, that's the best one, very cool. On the
Mm.
other hand, you'll never be able to play the other ones because they suck by comparison. Yeah. Skyrim heads are going to be really upset that I just said that.
Hear me out though. Fable's looking like I won't even need to play another Elder Scrolls game anyway.
Well, but they're
The
not. They
new
don't have the
Fable
dog
game.
companion in Fable.
Hear me out though.
The
Fable,
dog.
you can get married, have children. You can buy property, lease property to people, and then kick people out of that property. There is a giant you fight in the game. If you decide to kill him, he will die on a hill and he will decompose on that hill, bringing property value down for the residing people around that area.
I don't think that you meant to explain this way, but what you just told me is that I can lure things around to neighborhoods, kill it, and then buy cheap property.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you
just
can.
became BlackRock. Blackstone.
Well,
Which one's the
hear
one
me
buying
out.
houses? I just
Hear me
became
out.
them.
I think I'm playing a property manager playthrough where I buy up all the property in a town,
Yeah,
evict everyone,
right.
and then everyone in the town is homeless.
Sure.
You can do
Wait,
that.
but if they're
Every
homeless,
piece.
you don't get the money. You want low rent, so they give you money.
Yeah, but I own the property, so it doesn't matter. I can just sell property if I want, but I won't because I'm
But you
rich.
gotta pay taxes.
I mean, I'll have kids. I'll subsidize the taxes.
Oh my god.
You can have
Okay.
multiple wives. You can get.
First,
I'm thinking there will
well,
be a
who has the
divorce
fucking
system.
time for that?
I think there will be a divorce system where your cyber wife will take half of what you own.
That would be very funny.
They did say you could
Hi, Manny.
marry and you know part ways.
I bought Fable 3 and never played it. I've never played a Fable game. I
I heard
almost
Fable
played
3
Fable
wasn't
1.
good.
I almost played Fable 1, and then I didn't, but I almost did. So there was interest.
This one is looking really dope. Like from what they've shown, actual gameplay, by the way, really good. It looked really good. They actually, it's funny what happens when a dev focuses on gameplay and not ray tracing.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As a Pokemon player, I sure do.
And they listened to the fans, and they got rid of that whatever character was like going to be the main character creation now, male, female, whatever you want to be.
Character
Yeah, so
huge.
they're listening to the fans, and like I've never played a Fable game, but this might be my entry into Fable because this shit looked fucking good.
Well, I'll tell you what, I would be interested to play Fable. Is that on Steam? Surely not.
And a job system. They're gonna have jobs and stuff. You can like have a job. I mean, it's looking pretty.
Fable RP is a new GTA RP.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to point out.
Yeah,
little bunny in chat.
Huh?
Love Skyrim. Well, joke's on you. I love you, goofball. What do you think of that? Got him. Easy clap. Smashed it. Here's the thing. I haven't played Skyrim because I'm concerned. I'll elaborate.
You haven't played Skyrim?
No, because I'm concerned about that. I own the Collector's Super Edition on Steam. I'll elaborate. So when Oblivion came out, I played Oblivion on the Xbox 360. Modless. Just
Original.
normal Oblivion.
Sure.
For 10,000 hours.
Sure.
That 10,000 hours was over the course of like a month. Not really, but I mean, it was a short window. Hear me out. If I play Skyrim and it's even 90% as good as Oblivion, let alone better, y'all are never going to see me again. And my mental's a little unstable right now. I've just been away for 10 days on a whim because I was bedrock maxing. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know if I can afford, especially now, to be like, yo, Skyrim, huh? I don't think I can afford that psychologically. So that's concerning.
Hear me out. You start playing Skyrim, then you find a girl that likes Elder Scrolls. And then that's the true wife that you need in your life.
The Elder Scrolls wife? Is that a one-player game?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, she gets to watch you play, and you get to watch her play. And while you're playing, she gets to like make biscuits and stuff and watch you and be a homemaker and stuff.
Is that like a cat thing, or is that like a cooking thing? Like, are we surmising that she's going to be like making biscuits on my back like a cat? Or do you mean like cooking biscuits for real?
It could be both.
Whoa. Okay.
I mean, you have time while you're making biscuits to also make back biscuits. You know what I mean? That's true.
There's
a lot of waiting time in there.
But where would I find a single girl who is mentally not ill and also enjoys Skyrim? Where would I find that?
Well, yeah.
Who also is interested in me? There's a fourth qualifier. A lot of factors.
Yeah.
A lot of things have to line up for that.
Well, the mentally ill part definitely takes a chunk out of the pool there, but
it does divide the player base, doesn't it?
I'm sure there's an overlap somewhere.
Yeah.
There has to be. We can figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll get a death on the scene. He'll
Oh,
he'll
word.
whip something up for you. Yeah, well, maybe
Dev
what
does love
we
Skyrim,
need.
eh? Skyrim tattoo, in fact. Big fan.
Yeah, he loves Elder Scrolls. He is a
Yeah, huge
Elder
fan.
Scrolls head.
True.
From what I know,
Yeah.
loves Skyrim and Oblivion, from what I've been told.
Let me ask you an interesting question. As
Hmm.
a person who has dated people, which is the
Sure.
qualifier here, because if you were an
Yeah.
incel, it wouldn't count. But as a non-incel, as a person
Hmm.
who has in fact dated people, is there a video game someone could play where you'd be like, I'm not gonna date you? Does that exist? Do you have like an ick video game?
Mm, no, not really, because even like my most recent longest serving ex, he played a lot of
I'm asking
League and
chat too.
stuff,
Well, on League,
and
yeah.
he wasn't really like toxic or anything. So I think it's the personality, not the game.
Don't you
You know what
play
I mean?
League?
Me?
Yeah. We've played
Yeah.
League.
Yeah.
So I mean, even
Well,
I
I
just
didn't
made.
play
I thought
League
you were implying
before
that
I
League
met
was
him.
the most bottom of the.
Well, I didn't play League before I
Oh.
met him. So
Anything 2K is a red flag. Oh, that's interesting. Wait,
that's
like Borderlands, or do we mean like NBA 2K, like the sports ones? Because Borderlands is a 2K game. I assume we mean sports ones.
well, Gearbox game distributed by 2K. I think 2K actually does
Oh, yeah, the
the
sports ones. Yeah,
sports games.
gotcha. League boys are well, as a League boy, I
Um,
get that. No, you're right about that.
I mean, I
But
guess as someone who's willing to buy like NFL,
uh,
Madden, fucking whatever the number is, year after year, same price.
sure. Oh, hey, Mosey.
That's a bit of a scam. Yeah, Mosey's. Those are his
Yeah.
ears
Oh, I know.
flapping around.
I know a pup copter when I hear it. Yeah.
I
No,
don't think I
yeah.
have a
That's
game.
interesting.
I don't think there
Yeah.
is like a cringe game. I mean, I guess if they only play like Valorant or something. I think if you
That's
only
interesting.
play
If you only play Valorant, that's like the cringe, eh?
like if you're only playing Valorant and like Marvel Rivals, like you know,
Gotcha. Genshin
like
sarcasm.
go have
Genshin.
fun.
Love you, brother. Hi, hi, hi.
You know, like go have fun somewhere. Don't like what are we doing?
Sure. Sure.
Right? Because surely every time I watch someone play Valorant or like Marvel Rivals, they're not actually having fun. There's no fun there. Right?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You know what I think might be the move for me? Well,
Yeah.
actually, before I even get to that, I'll tell you what. I do have ick games. I do have those. I have like red flag games for sure. There's certain games that I hear like if I'm like talking to a girl and she's like, "Yo, my favorite 3 games," and like what like the other in there, I'm like immediately a little skeptical. I'm like, hold on. I'll tell you which ones they are. I'll tell you which ones. I'll tell you which ones right now. Power Wash Simulator. If I hear a Power Wash Simulator girly, I'm like, that's a little concerning. It's not the end of the world, but it's a flag. It's a
Like
flag.
that's just your earned trauma though. I don't think
You know
the
what?
girls
You know what, though?
just have happened to
It is earned trauma, but also I didn't know it existed before that. If I had, it would have been a red flag before that. Do you know what I mean? That's when that game like hit my radar. but if I find out that you enjoy Power Wash Simulator a little too much, I'm like, okay, that's tough. Also, I'm gonna parrot what Bun said in chat here. So right, so real, so valid. If I found out you're playing like fucking if you're trying to play like Madden 25, Madden 26, I'm like, hey dude, fuck you. What are we
well,
doing?
that's EA, not 2K, but yeah.
Whatever. Just like that kind of sports game, I mean.
Yeah.
Like just the sports genre. If I found out you're a sports head, I'm like if I found out you were playing like NHL Hit the Ice on the Super Nintendo, fucking kill yourself. That's crazy. If I found out that shit was one of your like top 5, I'd be like, hey, you Philistine, get fucking tased. So yeah, GTA is a little up there for me. I agree. GTA is a bit of a red flag game. That's true.
I mean, okay, I
Yeah.
guess I do have like a red flag. It's not a game, it's expansion. If you think Shadowlands for WoW is the best expansion
Oh.
you've ever played, then we're not
Mm.
sexually relationshiply compatible.
Okay, so there is okay, so it's in there. There's something.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying like you played it once or you started playing it and then
No, if you think it's the best one, you mean,
yeah,
specifically.
yeah, if you even if you started in that era and you still think that's the best, I need
Yeah.
we're calling the cops, you know?
Yeah. You know what's another one that I think is, like, red flaggable? There's a Stardew-like game called Sunhaven,
Oh, like a
and here's
discount
here
Stardew.
yeah, it's ugly, dumb Stardew, and if you are like, "Yo, this Sunhaven game is popping,"
Mm.
bitch, you're already in that genre, just play Stardew. What the fuck are we doing?
Okay, I lied. There's another one. If you play that
No, no,
Minecraft
no, buddy, I
mod,
like Stardew, I like Stardew. Go
if
ahead.
you play that Minecraft mod where you start with just one block and you have to like build out from one block, go fuck yourself. We're not. If that's the kind of shit you love, count me out. I'm not in there. If I have to read a user manual on how to craft something in your fucking Minecraft mod pack, eat my ass. I'm not playing.
Sure.
You
Sure,
know?
sure. You know what another one for me is?
Mm.
This is so sincere. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I mean this so seriously. I'm not even remotely kidding. Hi Mel, hi Potato, good to see you. Welcome my eye. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Okay? Check this shit out. You're just gonna have to and understand that I'm not targeting anyone when I say this. Okay?
Yeah.
That's important. Understand that I'm not targeting anyone when I say this. Okay. Not if they play it, but if it's their favorite. If they've played like a lot of games and it's their favorite game. Actually, that's not true. If they fucking played it all, I take it back. I don't know why I'm trying to softball this one. I mean it from my chest. If I
Sure.
find out someone's a big Danganronpa fan, it's fucking curtains. That door shuts immediately. That door is closed. If I hear that you're playing Danganronpa 3 because you just for fourth time, I'm like, hey, fuck you.
This Danganronpa.
Danganronpa is like a crime thriller text adventure where you have to like gather evidence and then do courtroom bullshit to like dispute arguments and win cases.
Oh,
But
it's the
they're not real.
bear.
Yeah, it's the
It's
bear,
the
the black and white
bear.
half bear.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I okay.
Yeah, but it's not real courtroom shit.
Yeah.
It's like over exaggerated weeb shit.
Cringe.
And
Yeah.
then yeah, and then the actual courtroom proceedings are like two people yelling over each other and
Yeah.
then it
I
ends.
know what it is now. I know it by like
Yeah,
the bear.
right.
So that's my only like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah.
Brutal actually, if I'm going to be honest. Person yells loudest. No, Owl, check this out. No, 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 no. It's not like that. Check this out. So Danganronpa arguments are like the other person will say a thing smugly, and then you have to go into a mini game where you have bullets, where the bullets are the words of your argument, and you have to like shoot their argument at the right sentence with your sentence bullets. And then when you pierce their argument with your sentence bullets enough, you win that argument.
Okay, this isn't a game, but I do believe with all my heart if you like Sword Art Online and you don't know where the genre started from, my love dot hack, go fuck yourself.
Oh, that's funny. I was about to say Monster Rancher, but sure. Yeah, I hear you. Monster Rancher. They
No,
got sucked into a game.
different. In
I can't believe you're doing Suezo Erasure. That's crazy.
Well, because they're not their minds are in the game, but their bodies are still like in a
Uh-huh.
coma. They're not in a
Uh-huh.
coma in Monster Rancher. They're like sucked in for real,
Okay.
body and mind.
Are they in a coma in Dot Hack?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. That's tough.
like they're visiting their homies like in the hospital and then like leaving and going to play the game
Do the
after.
girls in the game have a cringe businessman in Japan sucking their toes in a hospital bed like Asuna?
No, but there is. Well, actually, no. There is no cringe stuff in Dot Hack other than the fact video game is causing to go into a coma. But
Yeah.
hey, you
Well,
know, and that's probably why not a lot of people like Dot Hack compared to Sword Art Online because there isn't old men sucking on a girl's toes
yeah.
in the
Right.
show. You know what I mean?
Well, you have to have a character you can aspire to and relate with, right?
Yeah, like the
So,
basketball coach in Persona 5. A
right.
lot of people.
That's right. Yeah. We're both so cool. We're both so sick right now. That's
Oh,
insane.
yuck.
That's crazy.
Well,
Well, Bunny, it's not just that Danganronpa is narcissistic per se, although on some levels it kind of is, but also like the real problem is that like the subject matter is like pseudo philosophical, faux intellectual nonsense. Like the greatest joy is actually the ultimate despair. So when you cry, you laugh, and every time you feel joy, you're actually hurting, but also the opposite. And it's like,
yeah.
what the fuck are we saying? Like, shut up, dude. Don't you
It's for
get it? I
kids
need you to
that
feel bad so I can feel good because when you feel bad, I get my bad is too big, so it's good now. And it's
yeah.
like, dude,
It's for kids that took like the Black Parade too seriously, you know?
yeah,
It's
that's
like
right.
actually there's a message within the music.
So there is the lead character of Danganronpa, okay, in the city with his dad watching a marching band. Yeah, it's just a really obnoxious game, and as a result, the people who really, really love it are extremely obnoxious. That's kind of how it
Yeah,
is.
I kind of miss the whole Danganronpa and fucking Persona 5 whole the whole train left the station without me
Yeah,
on that.
yeah.
Thankfully.
I have never played a Persona game that I thought was any good, but I did play one Persona like a SMT spin-off game that I thought was fine. Question mark. But Persona's tough. Persona's a rough one. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah,
Persona
all those
itself is a
hyper
spin-off.
Japanese games are tough.
It's a spin-off of a game called Shin Megami Tensei. And Shin Megami Tensei is like the actual like the real one.
I mean, I'd hate to break it to everybody, but I don't
How?
give a fuck about I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about Persona or that. You know what I mean?
Well, check this out.
Yeah.
On the Game Boy Advance, they tried to drop a Pokemon clone called Shin Megami Tensei Demi Kids. Or Demi Devil
Oh,
Kids or some shit like that.
wow.
No, I think it was just Demi Kids. But they did like a light version and a dark version, or like it was like fire, water, or light dark. I forget. I think it was light
Yeah.
dark. And I had the light version. And the trick was that you can't catch any monsters. You have to like persuade them to join you with conversation. Like you have to like be like, "Hey, your hair looks nice," and they'll be like, "Wow, are you trying to suck on my toesies?" And you're like, "A little bit," and they're like, "Okay, I guess I can join your party." Ah.
Yeah, it's
And then
tough.
yeah, and then like you can like join when they join you, you like fuse them together to make stuff. So like a seal and a snowman make the devil or
Mhm.
whatever. You know what I mean? No, Justin is it's not so cut and dry as all that. You seem to use your powers of being a cringe weeb to recruit seahorses with daddy issues. Justin, welcome in. How are you, Olivia brother? Welcome.
That is just a lot of words that just happened.
The thing I said?
Seahorses with daddy issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? No, I'm with you. I'm there. I'm there.
Yeah, and there's
I'm
like
there.
there's some monsters that are cool looking. And then there's also like a chariot that is a penis. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
worry that what you just heard was that it's a metallic penis looking chariot. It's a chariot with a sentient penis monster riding it.
yeah, that's the easiest one to Google if anybody
Yeah. His name's
doesn't.
Mara, I
Yeah,
think.
if you have
Mara.
parental controls turned on, don't Google it, obviously. But
Mara? Is that right? Well, it's something very similar to that. Anyway, if you Google like Persona Mara, M-A-R-A, you'll see it. It's a dick chariot. He's green. Except right below the glands of the head of the penis, there's like a mouth, and he's sticking out his tongue like, ah. It's a dumb monster. Bad monster.
Do you remember another series that tried to do multiple versions of a game?
Mega Man Battle
Like
Network?
like Pokemon? Well, other than Mega Man Battle Network, if you can imagine. There's one other that I know of.
Legend of Zelda?
No, more niche than that.
Oh, because they did do that.
Friday morning cartoon type vibe. Saturday morning cartoon type vibe.
Saturday morning cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why
From
the first
Japan.
only thing I'm thinking of.
3 seasons.
3 seasons.
Metabots had
there were light and dark versions of the Metabots games?
They had 2 versions, yeah. They had the Metabee version and the
the Rokusho version. That's true.
the white one. I can't remember
Rokusho.
Rokusho, yeah. They had
That's funny.
They had the Metabee version and the Rokusho version for
Yeah,
their original
I had not remembered
game
that
release.
until you said the Metabee thing, and then I vividly remembered the box art for the Rokusho version. That's hilarious. Wow. Yeah, they did do that.
They had another game series called AX, but I don't know if AX had multiple versions. It might just be one version of AX. But I remember the original one had 2 versions. What's up, Grims? Welcome in.
Hi, Grims. Hello, friend.
So yeah, that I just we were talking about different versions, and I just like it popped into my memory that
that is tight.
That game actually had 2 versions as well.
You know, I'm gonna say something crazy, and I don't know if it's real of me or fake of me, but I'm gonna try to say this right now and hope that it comes out real. But I think it might be fake.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who finds the Super Nintendo title for title, pound for pound, to be their favorite system of all time, I think that, and granted, this does not, I want to preface before I even finish the goddamn sentence, this does not apply to all the games on the Super Nintendo, all right? Let's be fucking clear about that. But as someone who really likes the Super Nintendo the most, I find that Super Nintendo graphics are among my favorite. I love Super Nintendo graphics. And yet, I find Game Boy Advance games kind of fucking hideous. Is that real of me or fake of me?
I can see it because like handheld graphics were. There are a lot of games with like very bad sprite work and
right
graphics and stuff. But I mean, also, didn't a lot of Super Nintendo games get ported as well to other consoles later on? Like, not only did they get ported, but like they were just like good games in general. Like they were just like really good quality games, so they got ported to like 64, right?
There's a lot of Super Nintendo games on the Game Boy Advance, the GameCube, the N64, the Wii U, the Switch. Like Super Nintendo games are all over the place. Yeah.
So I feel like just Super Nintendo games in general were like built better.
Well, there was a Sonic the Hedgehog game for the Game Boy Advance that was specifically like a fighting game, but like an arena rumble type beat, like Power Stone, and that game was, you had to play as like a robot named Emerald, and his special power was that that's right, old Legacy the robot, and that's right, and like that game was very fun, but fucking hideous. Like the rotation of the fake 3D sprites was just like really bad. So like their like pixels would elongate weirdly, and they're like they would stretch kind of bad.
Like anything Power Rangers Super Nintendo game too, like a fighter of some kind.
Like a real one, like a 1v1 sides, like a side view, like Street Fighter style. Yeah, called the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the fighting game, or whatever. No, it was called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Fighting Edition. Is what it was called. Yeah, but yeah, that does.
I remember that.
That was a fun game.
I didn't have a lot of friends with with Super Nintendos. Maybe friends with like older brothers. 64 was like the jump in for us. Maybe some light Dreamcast thrown in there. But like all of my friends, I mean, as young as we were, it was the entry point was old PC games that their parents played, like the old, if you remember the old fuck the old Star Command fleet games, the Star Trek games, where you control your like ship and stuff, and you have a fleet, you attack stuff for like PC, and then
Yeah.
like PlayStation 1 and uh 64 stuff.
I'd like to make the quick observation for Justin in chat, who's in our Twitch chat right now, for audio listeners that are
Sure.
listening after Sunday. This is Friday. We're live, obviously.
Mm.
Shout out Justin. The Power Rangers fighting game on the Genesis, different game. Different fighting. So something people might not know about is that the 90s had this phenomenon where the Super Nintendo and the Genesis rival systems would have games with the exact same name, with the exact same IP.
Sure.
Different games. They were not
Sure.
ported. It's not the same game on two things. Like nowadays, you could get the same game on a PlayStation or an Xbox, and it's the same fucking game. There's no difference. But back then, if you got the Genesis version versus Super Nintendo version of like Lion King, Aladdin, the Power Rangers fighting game, shit like that, it is literally a totally other game that looks different, plays different levels, different art. It's like not different company even.
You wouldn't have, the companies wouldn't allow, Disney wouldn't allow Joe Schmo and whoever the fuck to make like the same Power Ranger game or whatever with different
they were
names or whatever.
They were like companies. They're like Capcom and like Acclaim, like real titles.
Well, no. I know, but I'm saying like these days it wouldn't.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
Back then it was like Wild Wild West, do whatever you want. But like you wouldn't see that now, is what I'm saying. Like it would be like they'd be like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? They wouldn't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see EA and Blizzard making a Star Wars Galactic Adventure game called Star Wars Galactic Adventure for two totally different games, two totally different systems. That's like a product of its time. Is what I'm getting at.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and it's crazy. It's like actually insane how frequently that used to happen. Like they would really just run back the same fucking game. It would just be same name as just a different fucking game for real.
Speaking of old IP, do you know what turns, I believe, 30 this year? 30th anniversary, if I'm not mistaken.
26 Pokemon?
Animorphs this year, I believe, it's either the 30th. It's a 0, so it's either a 30th or a 20th.
That's fun. That's got to be that was 2006, not 1996. Well,
30th anniversary.
Yeah, that's 1996. Yeah, fuck. Okay, yeah.
30th anniversary. I saw on Twitter the new covers. They're re-releasing like the first 10 books or something with all new
shut the fuck up. Is that real?
Like new covers and shit. They look dope as fuck. They look good.
Oh,
like, damn.
Oh, like shelf worthy, you think? You thinking about it? Cross your mind a little bit?
Dead IP. You know what I mean? Like if there was some movement,
He said I'm only a fan if it's new. Fuck, no loyalty.
No,
what have you done for me lately?
That.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if there was any like proper movement on the IP, like what if we had a show or something, a movie series?
But would you put the books on the shelf?
Tom Holland as the fucking the blue fucking centaur dude? That'd be time. I'm saying.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Jack Black
crazy.
as a otter or something. Who knows? A bear.
Jack Black as an otter or something. Fuck. I wasn't ready for this episode to be Jack Black Twink. Insane.
Well, otters aren't twinks, if you can imagine.
They're twink-like. They're twink adjacent. No.
No, totally not twink at all. No, yeah, otters.
In terms of body type?
Well, no, twink branches out. You know, you branch out into an otter.
Yes.
You evolve.
Sure. But they're still relatively live, low muscle definition, right? Kind of scrawny looking, though.
No, otters have a little bit of pudge. Otters have a little bit of a little pudgy, little hairy, you know.
Sure.
can
Okay.
swim, you know.
Famously, twinks cannot. That is true. They actually just say
Um,
twinks. That's why they rhyme.
Man, I think about Animorphs. I'm like, man, what a cool idea for a show or like a movie. And
Uh-huh.
then we got what we got in the 90s. It turned
That's
out to
really
just to
funny.
be Degrassi, but they can turn into animals.
You know, I'm gonna
Do
toss
you
this out
remember?
here.
Do you remember
Oh,
the Animorph show?
I remember it existing. I never watched it.
You
I'm
never
aware
watched
of it.
a single episode of the Animorph show.
Not one.
If I could find the Animorphs show and download it,
Why can't you?
you and I do a live watch
That's
and a
what
live
on Twitch?
review.
Fuck it, YOLO.
Uh, we could do the audio probably on Twitch and not show the
That's fucking hilarious.
video.
What? That's so funny, actually.
I would actually do the Beetleborgs too. I would do a live watch of the. I fucked with the Beetleborgs. I don't know if you know. I don't know if
I love
you know.
Beetleborgs.
I fucking loved. I would
Sure.
make. We needed. Well, we need to do a. Hear me out. Podcast idea. It'll be a series of some sort. We go back
Okay.
and watch a bunch of old episodes of old VR Troopers, Beetleborgs, some Power Rangers, maybe, and we do themed podcasts on the episodes.
What?
Yeah,
What are you themed?
themed. I'm sorry, themed podcast on like the show. That's our main theme for the day. Is
Like
talking about,
that's the topic. It's just it's a
going
Beetleborgs
through
Day
the
type
show.
beat.
Because like, how many fucking Beetleborgs episodes are there? We can talk about the arcs and like
Sure.
stuff like that. You and I could
sure.
probably sit through a Beetleborgs watching of a series in a short amount of time.
Sure.
30-minute episodes. There's only like 15 minutes worth of content in them, probably.
I think that Beetleborgs had like 4 seasons. It was 2 seasons normal, 2 seasons metallics.
Did they? I thought
Maybe it was one of
only
each.
2 seasons.
I thought it was 2 of each. I might be misremembering.
But that
How
would be tight.
many episodes?
Do a little
Big
throw a little Beast Wars in there at some point.
Beetleborgs.
That'd be kind of tight.
I'll tell you what, my fucking issues with Beetleborgs, when they replaced Joe's actress, I was livid.
Joe.
Because that second bitch was not as good. Am I crazy
Joe
for
was the
saying
girl?
that? Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember her getting replaced. See, that's why I would want to go back and watch, because I mean, I
It
wouldn't want
was
to make
weird.
the podcast. I wouldn't want to make the podcast only like we're watching retro stuff or whatever, but it would be a cool little like, like we did with Borderlands, where we went 1 through whatever.
Right.
Just do a little like,
Yeah.
like I don't know, February through whatever is like, well, you know what I mean? Or you're just spitballing right now, but you know what I mean? It'll be kind of neat. No, not a hard launch, just some ideas if people were interested. Because 2 seasons, fuck, man.
First season
like
was
you should have had
53 episodes. Second season was only 35. Shorter second season.
It wasn't doing that great, I guess.
And then fun fact for the homies who don't know, some of the Beetleborgs costumes were used as Power Rangers villains in the episode Forever Red, when the 10 Red Rangers fought on the moon, because they just had them in a closet and they're like, fuck it, why not? So what the silver bad guy Beetleborg guy fought the red Power Rangers on the moon
too, because there's
they not quite.
I remember there was like some other
the Ninja Turtles were in Power Rangers, but they weren't. The Beetleborgs thing was just them using the suit. He wasn't supposed to be the Beetleborgs guy. They just fucking used the suit because they didn't care. The Ninja Turtles really were there. Like, there was a crossover episode deliberately. Like, it was promoted as a crossover. Yeah, it was in space, yeah.
Yeah,
I think they helped them fight the Psycho Rangers, I think.
Not only did they have a crossover with the Ninja Turtles, but I think they had a crossover with, what was the other one? Fuck.
Monster Rancher.
Not Monster Rancher, no. But I think it would be cool to go back and watch just some snippets of some old stuff, especially like old 1-2 season shows like Beetleborgs. Find some old ass VR Trooper footage. That would be crazy.
I loved Saban's Masked Rider Kenji. I love that show. Good show.
But yeah, maybe we can shop around some ideas for that.
Yeah, that's a collab the Power Rangers did. There was an episode where the Masked Rider
Oh
and
yeah, 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 yeah.
the
That was
Mighty Morphins had to like
if
go to a planet together. No, like they
yeah.
met him on a planet and they were like hanging out and became homies.
If you imagine that was supposed to be what kicked off that being coming over to the U.S. and it didn't do well, so they didn't. They
That's
ended
funny.
up not getting the rest of the footage or something to be able to make the show
Oh,
for it.
weird.
Well, because
That's funny.
the dude who played Tommy Oliver was also supposed to
Jason David Frank.
Jason David Frank was supposed to
Rest in
be the
peace.
lead in VR Troopers, and then they realized VR Troopers wasn't going to do that well, so they moved him into Power Rangers.
I'd never heard that, but that's very funny.
It's either that or
VR
he
Troopers or
wasn't
Superhuman Samurai
supposed
Cyber
to.
Squad.
He either was supposed to only be in Power Rangers for the Green Ranger and then dip for VR Troopers, but they liked him so much they kept him, or
Well, he made the
was doing.
ratings
I
explode.
feel
So
like he was doing VR Troopers first, and they moved him over to. I could probably find it.
that's so
It's
interesting.
one of those. Nothing to do with Super Samurai Cyber Squad. I think it was
Superhuman
definitely VR
Samurai Cyber
Troopers.
Squad was goated. That was a cool show. It's a shame that all those old shows run 1:44 now because that's just how it went. Unlucky. That sucks, man. I'm thinking about like
Yeah, so he was supposed to star as the lead in VR Troopers after the Green Ranger miniseries ended, and then stayed on to do more Mighty Morphin. He
good
was
for
like
him, by the way.
supposed to
What a
be the lead.
choice. That's tight.
Imagine if we got both. Imagine if we got him both in VR Troopers and
My
Power
God.
Rangers.
Fuck. You know, I used to like Power Rangers so much, and
I
still
love
do.
it, man.
Fuck it, tight, tight.
Well, so
However,
I loved Mecha.
not the
I
new
loved
shit.
like transforming stuff. I was more like I was in there, but I was watching for the Megazord type shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm watching Transformers. I'm watching like old Gundam stuff. I'm in there. I'm in there in the set. That's why like I liked Beetleborgs, but like they would have been tighter if they had like robots that combined into something. You know what I mean? They didn't really have that. They had like I guess little tanks or whatever, but they didn't really do much.
Right? Yeah.
So like yeah. Fun times. Tell me. Yeah, unfortunate. Zeo Gold. Zeo was tight. Zeo, I think I had a Zeo Green.
I love those Zeo Gold Ranger. He was so fucking cool.
I either had a Zeo Green or a Zeo Blue costume at some point.
Bunny, you know what? That's breaking my. I want to get you a Pink Ranger costume now just to heal your inner child. That's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a Pink Power Ranger costume. Be like, here you go.
Did Mighty Morphin have
I'm gonna send it your
a Latina Power Ranger back then? I don't think there was any Latina on the team. Latina, no, huh?
Yeah, Jason, I think, was supposed to be like Latino coded. No,
Jason? I thought he was
the
just
Red Power Ranger, the first Red Power
greaser,
Ranger.
a
I thought he
Italian
was supposed.
greaser.
Oh, I thought he was supposed to be kind of like Latino coded a little bit.
No, not at all. He's like
We're sure about that?
Italian. He's making a pizza, dude.
Well, in real life, yes. I mean, in the show,
Yeah, on the show, definitely
like the character, not the
greaser. Yeah, like your
Really?
stereotypical. Yeah, your stereotypical white dude, Jason. Yes,
greaser.
he always had that slicked back greaser hair. Yeah,
Jason had slicked back greaser hair. Are we thinking of the
think he
same
always
fucking
had
character? Am I out of
product.
my mind? I don't think we're thinking of the same thing.
Yeah, he had the updo in the front, dude. What do you mean?
I'm looking at him right now. You're crazy. No shot.
Excuse me.
What?
All right, is this a situation where you're finding the worst pictures of him to look at?
I don't think so.
because he has product in his hair, and his hair is either running off to the side or going straight up into his skull.
Oh,
He is very white. And, well, he's tan, but he's very white, and
well, sure.
you can't run away from that. He
Can't run
is
away from that. Who was
during
the second Red
summer.
Ranger?
During
Rocky?
summer, he is throwing pizza pie up into the air and putting and ladling pasta sauce on things.
Oh, in hindsight, I think Kenji nailed it. Kenji like tapped it on the head. I'm out of
Which
my
one?
mind. I was assigning the identity, not the name, and the face. I like know what Jason looks like in Power Rangers, but I was misremembering the identity of Jason Lee Scott, the Red Power Ranger, as Rocky DeSantos, the second Red Power Ranger, who was definitely Mexican.
Oh, is he actually?
Yeah, yeah. He's even played by a guy named Steve Cardenas. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Brazilian probably. Very very light
That
skin.
I don't know. But yeah, that's very funny. I was just like ascribing that aspect to Jason just passively, like a goofball. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, Kenji's so right. Good correction. Love being corrected when I'm wrong.
I was
Great
gonna say
correction.
because when you said Jason, I was like, huh? I was
Yeah, no,
like,
no,
ain't
no.
no way that dude is like stereotypically Italian. Even
Well,
in the
apparently he was conceived as the all-American character according to Google, so he's not
I
even
mean,
Italian. But
I
hilarious.
mean, he's working in his uncle's pizza shop during the summer. You know what I mean? Angel Grove's got to have a pizza shop somewhere.
that's, that's very funny. Holy shit, he's making pies. God bless.
I mean, these
That's
days he looks like he
that's
ate enough
yeah.
of them, but yeah.
He's a hero, I'll have you know. He's a firefighter. Calm down. And also a
Yeah, I could
scammer apparently. He's like
see.
going to jail for like a long time.
Oh, I think he did a Martha Stewart. He cooked the books on some taxes or whatever.
No, it was the COVID bailout fund stuff that he wasn't supposed to receive, I guess, but then he spent it all and he couldn't pay it back.
Oh, it sucks to be like that sometimes, but hey, you gotta
But
do what you
also,
gotta do.
like, I don't know that like the logistics of that. Like, he probably would thought he could spend. I don't know if he did it maliciously. I don't know if I'm willing to believe that about him
Yeah,
just because I'm so fond of him from Power Rangers. Maybe he did. Fuck him. But like, I don't know. I don't want to be the guy who assumes because I don't have a reason to assume.
I think if you're defrauding the government during COVID, you
You're
knew
tight
what
as
you were
fuck.
doing, and you were hoping you wouldn't get caught.
Well,
I'm not saying he's not tight as fuck. I'm just saying,
because I'm trying to think of something
eh,
cooler than defrauding the government. Not a lot's coming up.
yeah, just defrauding the government. Well, no, it's only cool to defraud the government if you get away with it. If you have enough money to slide that shit.
Oh,
If, defraud. So it's only cool if you're Ted Cruz and you can get videotaped and photographed leaving during a
sure,
disaster,
sure,
and there
sure,
is
sure.
no blowback for you.
Yeah, right.
That is the level of cool.
And then there was also that red Power Ranger, I think from Jungle Fury or Lost Galaxy, where he just like stabbed somebody with a sword and killed him. But it was self defense, but he still went to jail. But like, yeah, there was like some guy like he was like barging into his room in his house, like a roommate or something. He was like being a real piece of shit about it, and I guess he went for like the hey, don't barge into my shit. And there was an altercation, and he just stabbed him in the chest with like a sword.
Oh, that's not good.
I know who just like fights a guy with a sword. You probably should leave that guy alone. That's crazy. That roommate had it coming. If I was dealing with a
Yeah,
guy who felt backed in
yeah.
a corner and he's holding a katana, I'm not gonna be like, let's push this issue. I'll be like, hey man, we'll just talk about it tomorrow. It's cool.
Can
It's no
you
big deal.
can you imagine being the Red Ranger and getting demoted to the Blue? That's tough.
Could that happen to? Oh, in space.
Rocky. No, in Zeo.
No, Rocky
Rocky's
was never Zeo Blue. He had that
yeah
back injury and it went to the kid.
in
Like
Turbo.
at the
Yeah.
season swap, right?
No, I don't think.
Oh, Zeo went to. Oh, you're right. The kid's the Blue Turbo Ranger.
Yeah, he breaks his back and
Oh,
he's like,
that's
I can't be a
so
Power Ranger anymore.
funny.
Zordon can't fucking save me or whatever.
Yeah, you're so right. That is so,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's Turbo.
Yeah, Turbo.
Yeah.
Turbo. Shift into Turbo, yeah.
I'm gonna say
The
something controversial.
yeah, tell me.
I don't think Carlos could act.
Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I don't have anything against him as a human being. I'm not sure he should be in front of a camera. Am I insane for that?
Are we talking about In Space, Carlos?
I think he
No, that
was
would be Turbo Green, right?
yeah, I think he was
Turbo
Turbo,
Green,
and
Space
then they
Black.
left him behind. They left the green color behind and became a new
Black.
color. I don't think he's in Zeo. They picked him up for Turbo, but
No, he's in Space Black and Turbo or Turbo Green.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked In
I don't
Space
think
Blue
he
Turbo
can.
Red. I like that guy.
I remember Carlos looked into the camera a couple times, then scared the shit out of me, and I knew you fucking can't. But also, no, I don't think any of the characters in Turbo could act, because what the Red Ranger, the Red Ranger they got to replace
I like
David
him.
Frank, fuck that guy. That guy fucking
Woo!
sucked at acting.
I like that guy. No,
Dude, his deadpan monologues in his
we're talking shit about that guy. I like that guy.
Every time he spoke, I was like,
Damn.
you can't fucking act. I was like, which take is this? 275th?
It's generous of you to assume they have multiple takes on Power Rangers. That's very sweet of you. Okay, I'm gonna say something insane, but maybe it's not that insane. But I don't know if it is or not. You tell me. I'm gonna say it. I don't think this is insane. If the homies in chat and audio listeners, if you guys don't know that much about Power Rangers, you don't get an opinion on this. Fuck you. Check this out. Turbo Pink, who became In Space Pink, Cassie Chan, is easily the hottest Pink Ranger by a mile.
Is that the one that died from cancer? They had to replace her mid-season?
What? No, that's
there's
the
a Pink Ranger that
blonde pink
died.
one with the glasses, and she became a ghost in the show or something.
Isn't that Space?
Yeah.
No, Lost in Space. Different.
I don't know. She's dead as hell in the show.
Lost in Space.
Is she
Lost
dead in real life?
She had to stop doing the show because she was undergoing cancer treatments.
Well, that's so sad.
I think
Did she make it?
I don't know.
Oh, I hope she did. That sucks. Wow. But no, that wasn't Cassie Chan, no. Cassie Chan was Patricia Jolie is the actress. And then the one you're talking about,
Valerie Vernon, written out of the show after the actress was diagnosed with leukemia and required time off for treatment. Her character sacrificed herself in episode 31, The Power of Pink, to save the Pink Space Ranger Cassie.
Oh, well, that's true. Cassie was in that episode, to be clear. Yeah.
I remember being a kid crying to that episode. That was crazy.
It was sad.
I cried. Yeah, she died for real. I mean, she's not dead for real. I think she survived, but in show, she's dead.
Yeah, she became like a blue force ghost. Yeah, she died.
Oh, that's so sweet. Saban Entertainment continued to credit her so she would get continue receiving money for her medical expenses.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, after she had left, they continued to credit her.
That's tight. Just so she get more syndication royalties or whatever. That's whatever. However, they got paid, I don't know.
For her, I think if you get credited, they probably just said she did something. You know what I mean? To if you're in the credits, you get paid to do something. I think.
Oh, she has 3 kids. She's doing great. She left acting to become an interior decorator.
Fuck yeah, dude. Love to hear it.
Excuse me, interior design. You
hear leukemia and you're like, ugh.
Wow, good for her.
Good for her.
That's so exciting. You love to see it.
I remember the character she played just was like the most disheveled scientist woman you've ever seen in your life. Very funny. It's very different
She was
from.
kind of cute.
I mean, I'm not saying she wasn't cute. She definitely always looked disheveled though. Hair was
Oh,
just.
she's disheveled cute.
Well, I mean,
I
disheveled
was
doesn't
unfamiliar.
mean cute or non-cute. That just means disheveled. Just looking a
I'm
little
googling
rough.
the word disheveled because clearly I'm wrong. Hold on. Untidy and disordered. Wait a minute.
There's cuteness in
Untidy and
disorder.
disordered, but cute.
You're the poster boy of disorder. You thought
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
gonna
Saturday
to
for
clarify
5
what you're
days.
gonna get that immediately.
You thought it was Saturday for 5 days. That is the top shelf of disorder.
That's not about your hair, clothes, or appearance. What the fuck?
Mental.
Oh,
You're mentally
I've been
disheveled.
mentally disheveled. That's fucking true. But
She
I
just
don't be
looks a
looking
little. Her hair
disheveled.
just looks a little
Goddamn.
disheveled. It doesn't look bad. I'm just saying she looks like she rolled out of bed and she saved the world a couple times. You know what I mean?
Here's what I want you to do: go on Grinder later, and your new opener is up, baby. You looking kind of disheveled, and see how many people think that's positive.
Well, and then a bunch of people would be like, "Can you help me with that?" And I'd be like, "Yes, I can. I'm a
Oh my
licensed
god, it's
therapist."
so easy for the gays. You guys have it fucking free. That's crazy. God damn it.
Actually, calling someone disheveled in the gay community is probably like one of the nicer things you could say.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. As recently as 2018 on Facebook, there are like videos uploaded to Valerie Vernon's Facebook page where she's like doing cons and like signing Pink Ranger helmets and stuff. So she's still like in the scene.
That's good.
As of 2018-19.
I just remember her like being written off the show and like the cancer stuff. I wasn't like keeping up with her.
Wow, August 28th is officially it's on the books, registered with the government or whatever as National Power Rangers Day.
Today?
On August 28th.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
That's kind of tight.
Submitted by Saban Brands in December 2017 and in accordance to the policies set forth the designated National Observation Day, this proclamation has been certified by the registrar at National Day Calendar. Wow.
Sensei's done. Like, it's over. They can't they close the doors. It's like done.
Super Sentai, like the Japanese shit?
Whatever the Japanese, like wherever we got the footage from, like they've, as of this year, have like ended that series. I think they're doing some new Kamen Rider thing or something.
Oh. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. End of an era. And it's crazy too, Disney owning Power Rangers now. I think they're trying to like do a remake of it.
I can't believe how little fucks they give in the editing department on Power Rangers. Like modern Power Rangers.
Yeah.
It really does look like an intern did it in After Effects. It's bad.
I mean,
that's crazy.
Yeah. They shoot in the cheapest place they can find to shoot, which I believe is South America. And they pay the actors the cheapest amount they can.
Sure.
And they don't even try to filter correct anymore.
Sure. I believe that. Bad.
Yeah. But I mean, who knows? Disney might make something cool.
They won't. Disney doesn't make cool shit. Unfortunately. Disney makes mostly uncool shit. It's like sad. Like some people, when they think of Disney, think of like the main flagship Disney properties, like Raya the Last Dragon and Frozen and Tangled and shit, or like Pirates of the Caribbean or the Marvel stuff, Star Wars, I guess. But like those like big budget, like high end flagship IPs, that is not indicative of the average work from Disney.
No,
Disney does not. Ooh, Disney does not do good work with their average IPs. They don't give a fuck, actually.
Well, no, Mel, if you could imagine, Walt is probably happy that Nazis are coming back.
Walt is rolling in his cryogenic chamber, ready to come back in 2098.
He's like, we're making a comeback, boys. Let's go.
Was Walt Disney a Nazi? Is that
I
recorded?
think
Is that
he
real?
was secretly a Nazi, no?
This has to be misinformation. Between this and humans are millions of years old on this planet, there's something has to not be true in this episode. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, never mind.
Was Walt Disney a
He
Nazi?
was kind of an anti-Nazi, but let's be for real. You know what I mean? I think he was a Nazi.
Oh,
That might be the feminine urge to spread misinformation.
he did do a Disney, like an animated Disney film where Donald Duck was a Nazi, but it was working with the US government on pro-war messaging to boost morale against fascism, actually. So I think they made Donald Duck look like a Nazi, but also made him an asshole.
They didn't
Like,
make
you
him
weren't supposed to
look
like
a
him.
Nazi. They made him look
No,
like
he was. I mean,
Hitler,
he was a
believe.
Nazi.
Yeah, no, not just a Nazi. I think they made him gave him the mustache and everything. Like, I'm not gonna ruin my YouTube algorithm to find it, but
No, he was like an assembly line guy.
oh, good. Whew.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Secretly, just big old Nazi. I don't know though. You know, you have that much money. You know, he was the Elon of his time. Is that when they were
about
good?
to send you an image that is not edited. This is the real
okay.
image. That's so funny.
Yeah, that stuff.
Oh, he's just eating toast, drinking tea, reading Mein Kampf.
Yeah, it's not
insane.
even like a different spelling. It's literally just Mein Kampf.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, I'm sending you more images. This is the most insane shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm fucking screaming. Donald Duck, but his pupils and his eyes are replaced with swastikas. Can you believe the most powerful mage in all of video game history is a Nazi at one point? That's crazy. It sucks.
And that's why we call it the bit, because again, who knows if what we're saying is correct.
Which thing?
We just say
He's the most powerful mage in video game history? No, that's true.
Well, Disney? Walt Disney's the most powerful mage in history?
No, Donald Duck.
I mean, I believe it.
Donald Duck.
No, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
And
well, he's the strongest in the Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy franchise.
Not Gandalf is.
Gandalf can't do Zeta Flare. Fuck that.
Who knows? Maybe in the game that's never coming out, Kingdom Hearts 4, Gandalf will, in fact, do the Zeta Flare.
That would be a crazy crossover if they got the rights to the Lord of the Rings world. That'd be
Probably
crazy.
What a fumbled franchise. You think they just can't release a Kingdom Hearts 4? It's just impossible for them to release one?
No, I think it's just been development. It's just a really long time.
Development hell, yeah, they can't make a fucking game. Square Enix.
It hasn't even been that long, has it?
Yeah. I was with my ex when they announced
Kingdom Hearts 4.
A long ass time.
Announcement date.
I think it's the same. It's been the same time.
They announced the game at the middle of 22. It's not even that long.
Middle of 22?
Yeah, it's been less than 4 years.
It's actually been 4 years this year.
It will have been 4 years in 3 months.
Since release and no other trailers? That's a long ass time.
Since they dropped the trailer for you, the announcement trailer. Yeah.
That's a long ass time.
I don't think it is.
With no news, radio silence for 4 years?
I don't think that's that long or that unusual.
That's
crazy. Like not crazy at all. Yeah, 3 was in development for 10 years.
That's even crazier.
That's like not crazy. That happens all the time. Metroid Prime was in development for 8.
And that's crazy.
So 3 less than 4. I mean, it's doing all right. Like when you remove games that are like yearly release shovelware, just slop like FIFA and 2K, like that's not that crazy.
It's pretty nuts. It's pretty crazy. Well, like, okay, so Elder Scrolls isn't crazy right now? It's only been 6.
I mean, average. If you look around the room, average video game development time, I think, is about 4 years.
Yeah, but it's not
Pretty sure.
releasing this year. It's gonna be like 6 or 8 years before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, if it ever comes out.
Well, oh, what heck is it? Hold on. Yeah, it's like very answer. Blah blah blah. Long ass article. Currently, the average development time of a video game. Well, this is fascinating. I wouldn't have thought this. In 1979, crazy long year ago, the average video game development time was 91 days.
Well,
That's weird.
yeah. Well,
I
not
had
really.
not suspected there were video games in 1979.
Pong?
I thought that.
It is
I thought
now.
that was like early 80s. I didn't know it went all the way back to 79. But the average length of a video game development cycle as of 2024 is about 1,521 days. So it's like 4.5 years.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, and what you're not,
We're probably gonna get it 2027, like summer or Christmas.
then they would have announced that by now.
No, I don't
You know
think
what I mean?
so.
I
This
think
holiday
so.
season is going to be the announcement we see for that. So that'll be a 2027 announcement for 2027, probably.
Firm handshakes. We see something at the Game Awards then for
It'll
Kingdom
be
Hearts?
same year announcement is the firm handshake that we're. It'll be
Well, not
same
the
year
same
announcement.
year announcement. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
The
I don't
same
think
year announcement?
this holiday season is the way they're going to drop that for the year
would
that
be
it releases.
ridiculous.
Not this holiday season, 2026. The year that it comes out will be the first news we
year
hear
of
about
our
it,
Lord,
and they will announce it
2030.
as. I would imagine it's next year.
Do you think we get Kingdom Hearts before we get Elder Scrolls?
Uh,
Or do
when
you?
the last
Oh, this is a better one. Do you think we get a Fallout remake before we get Kingdom Hearts?
Hey, I love you, brother. Welcome. Hi, hello. What's up? What was the thing you said?
What'd I say?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Do we
I
get
don't-
Kingdom Hearts before Elder Scrolls, and then no wait, better one, and then I didn't hear the better one?
The thing to skate threw me off. I
Oh,
don't remember.
That's very funny. But I would imagine we get Kingdom Hearts 4 before the next Elder Scrolls game. Yeah, like Elder Scrolls 6 official, like actual mainline Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, probably. I would imagine so.
Can you imagine the official announcement trailer was released in 2018?
For Elder Scrolls? That doesn't surprise me at all.
That's terrible. It's pretty fucking bad.
I'm a Metroid fan, dude. I don't know what sympathy you think you're getting from me on this one. Brother,
Well, look,
I was waiting for a decent Metroid game since 2010, and I didn't get one yet.
Well, yeah, you need to be in a battered wives.
Yeah, dude.
Battered wives.
I have a black eye, and you're the girl. Like, can you believe my guy didn't like text me back this morning? And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, in a
hold on.
perfect world. Just because.
Yeah, kind of. I do believe that. Kind of, yeah.
Just because you've been beaten by the devs you love doesn't mean it's a good thing. I don't know. Just
Yeah, tough.
almost 10 years. 10 years between trailers is crazy work. I mean, I'll maybe levy that like 4 years isn't crazy, but 10 years before another trailer is announced is fucking diabolical work. Like, what are you?
What was that like? Which one was it? Was
It's
like
crazy.
one of the Duke Nukem games was in development for like 20 years or something. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like they announced there was pre-orders for Duke Nukem. Yeah, forever. You could pre-order that game, and then it still didn't come out for an extra like 18 years after the pre-order date when you could pay for it. It just didn't come out.
But didn't that have to do with like the company going under and someone like bought the rights and like restarted production?
I have
There
no
was like
idea.
some weird.
I don't know.
There was some like weird. God damn, excuse me.
Podcast on Guild Hunt Day. Yeah. No, I'll be on there doing Guild Hunt stuff after pod for sure. Welcome in. Hi, hello. What's up? How you doing, brother? Welcome. I've been AFK for a long time. I've been Mia MIA.
Yeah, I mean
Holy shit.
there are games that are like that. Like recently, Paradox had a shakeup where they fired the lead
He
devs
looked
on
like my father. Live Dead's on. Yes, go on.
he left like my father's diabolical.
You're the Princess of Genovia. I am. That is true. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is true.
I'm losing my I can't remember what I was gonna say.
Mind,
Fuck.
brain, just gone.
What was I
It's
gonna
out of there.
say? Oh, so Paradox Interactive bought a
Yes.
game studio that made a game called Prison Architect. It's like a small little
Prison
prison builder.
Architect.
Yeah, like a small little like prison builder game where they're
Okay.
like little potato people and you like build prison cells and everything and you have to like you
Like
look it
Roller
up
Coaster
on
Tycoon, but it's a prison.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, kind of like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
And they have been
American
making
Simulator.
there has been a game in production for like years now. And they've been like radio silent. No one knows what's been going on. Last we heard they had a huge Paradox Interactive did a whole like the firing spree at the studio. We didn't really know what was going on. And finally, like last week, they announced beta's coming. So it's been really weird.
That's crazy.
But I mean, that's kind of, it's just that kind of diabolical shit is, I don't know, I hate that.
Wasn't Baldur's Gate 3 in development for like 6 years and then early access for 3 more or something? Or was it 3 and 3 for a total of 6? I forget. It was early access for 3 years for sure.
Early access for 3 years, yeah. I don't know how long it was in development for. But I mean,
At least
again,
it's a Star Citizen.
that had a lot of hype and constant updates to it, though. That's not like 8 year. Like we're going on.
No, for sure.
Next year will be 10 years of no Elder Scrolls information. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little diabolical to like have
It's a little
nothing.
diabolical.
You know,
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
people will have started their 20 or will have started their 40s and spent all of their 30s with no new Elder Scrolls or like Fallout games.
Yes.
If that's like the
Yeah.
IP they love, you know?
Yeah, that is true.
And I'm saying that as saying like,
Ralph, welcome in. What's up, homie?
obviously, Elder Scrolls Castles doesn't count. Fallout Shelter and 76 don't count. Elder Scrolls Online doesn't count. Those aren't like mainline games.
Right, yeah, we mean
Yeah.
like we're talking like
Actual
actually a mainline game for real.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that is true. Because there were some like spin-offs or whatever, but
Yeah, Elder Scrolls Castles is their like Fallout Shelter-esque game for Elder Scrolls. And then
Right.
obviously it has Elder Scrolls Online. Fallout has Shelter, and then fucking 76, which they've pivoted from being like an online live service game to trying to make it a single player game. But again, it's on bunk code and it's just trash.
I'm gonna ask the real question.
Tell me.
When do we get cell shaded anime Elder Scrolls? Dating sim.
Whenever they sell it to Tencent.
I want them to sell it to Hoyo. Sell Elder. I want Hoyoverse to buy Elder Scrolls, the IP. God, that'd be so funny.
They'd probably do a better job than Bethesda's
yeah, they
doing
would.
at the moment.
Fuck Bethesda for real. I mean that with my fucking chest.
And the problem with Bethesda is it's not like so.
76 had potential rip.
Well,
go
the problem with 76, I mean, with the new Elder Scrolls game that's coming out is the information we do know about it doesn't make it seem good. Because they've already said we're using the same engine that we used for Starfield. Like the upgraded fork they used for Starfield, they're using for the new Elder Scrolls game. So like the information we do know, again, yuck. We know who's writing the game, that Pegrillo dude, who's like something Pegrillo or something. He's the dude in Bethesda who's like, hey, we shouldn't write stories for people because they don't care about them. Most players don't care about stories, so we won't write stories for stuff. We'll just let you explore and build stuff, and that's fine. He's like at a convention
That's
saying this.
crazy.
Yeah, he's like, I think the real quote was, "We could write the next American epic, or American epic novel or whatever, and people would make paper planes out of it. So why do it? Why put the effort in?" Is
And
his
people
like
would make
exact
paper
quote.
planes out of it.
I have to figure out his first name. Hold on. You'll understand who it is.
Will I? Okay, I believe you. I'm trusting. I trust you. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I do have lamentation in my heart. I almost said lamination. Lamau. I do have lamentation in my heart for.
Emil Pagliarillo. I can't say his name.
You are having a time right now, brother.
Well, you fucking say his name.
Okay.
This is the guy who is in charge of writing all
Emil
the Bethesda games.
Pagliarulo.
This is the guy who's in charge of all the Bethesda games, writing all of them.
I don't know if it's a hard G or a soft G, but
Soft G. He's like Italian, I guess, or something.
well, Emil Pagliarulo. As the resident Italian on this podcast, I will help you.
But yeah, this guy's a fucking dipshit.
Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. And here's if I'm gonna be for real, that guy, that's tough that he said that. It's tougher that he's right.
I don't think he's right, because I think a lot of people, I think from even recent releases, people do, like, there will be some, yes, that don't give a shit about that.
Yeah,
Fair.
I think it's a lot. If I had to guess, I think it's a lot of people.
Yeah, but you like, sure, but how to explain it? Ford doesn't make shit trucks because they know people use them as work trucks. They make trucks that are like safe and good and like will do stuff. I don't know. You can't really use cars because everybody will be, well, that's a shit company, blah blah blah. Fuck Ford, Chrysler, whatever. I don't know. I don't know trucks. I'm just saying, it's like, that's like saying like, well, not a lot of people order Supreme pizza, so we're not gonna offer Supreme pizza. Like, not a lot of people like pineapple on pizza, so we're just not gonna offer it. Like, just offer it, bro.
I think homie's saying we don't need Michelin stars because most people eat at Arby's.
No, he's saying that like
we don't need to write the next American epic because no one wants Michelin star food.
Dude's saying there's not a lot of gay dudes playing this game, so like we don't need gay marriage in our game. You can just marry a woman or marry a dude, and that's fine. That's what he's saying.
I don't think that's what he's saying, but that's very funny.
Well, no, that's what he's saying, because he's a lazy piece of shit, and he's like, well, no, he truly. We have shit writing for Fallout 76 and in Starfield because of this dude.
Yeah, he's giving you Arby's because he knows most people don't want to eat at a Michelin star restaurant. Yeah,
but actually, the blowback is everyone does want to actually have that Michelin star story. That's why it is panned so bad for them. It is.
I don't think Fallout 76's main criticism was the story writing, was it?
Fallout 76, the lack of story, yeah. And
I don't think that was the main criticism. I think it was it being a non-functional piece of shit. I think was the bigger issue.
Played alpha and beta.
Wasn't it it just didn't work?
Like well, it did work, unfortunately. That's the problem. The problem
I thought it was like really buggy, terrible launch, features didn't work.
Well, so here's the problem. It was buggy and there was nothing in it. So there was no story or anything. Because here's what they did. They said, oh, you know what would be tight? Just no NPCs. Because why do we need those? And people were like,
that real?
Hey, no, for real. No
None?
meme. No NPCs. the only interactable things that were in that game were robots. Like little floaty, kind of like floaty, those black droids on Hoth that like roam around.
Oh, yeah.
They looked like those.
Oh.
And like that was it. But they didn't do anything.
Like Codsworth, the guy from Fallout 4? But like black?
Little fucking garbage drones around everywhere. No people, no anything. So then they were like, oh, fuck, people actually want this. Like, this has been proven, because they went back and they were, hey, guys, wait a minute. We're so sorry. we realize you actually want a game with this game, so we'll give you a game with the game. We apologize. And so then they spent 3 years. Why did I type 55?
55.
What's going on? Well,
all right.
so
I thought that was at something,
you know,
but no, we just hit 55 a couple of times. Sure.
yeah, I don't know.
All right.
But no, people said, hey, boys, hey,
They did the
Todd.
Ludwig.
Hey, Todd, we want things.
Huh. I see.
So yeah, no, it was a piece of shit for sure. What they did, I don't know if I've talked about this. They used a fork of the engine that they used for Fallout 4 that had all the bugs of Fallout 4 in it. And so it had all the inventory bugs, it had all of the traversal bugs, but they added networking on top of it. So it was double shit, triple shit, like quadruple shit. But here's the problem. They had a huge major update like a year later.
Okay. Big update. Yeah.
Big update that fixed everything.
Oh.
Right? So you would think,
tight.
oh, wow, tight. Then
I did think that. Wow, that's crazy. I did think that.
but the next major update, guess what fork of the engine they used to do the update for? They used the old buggy fork. So they introduced every single bug back into the game.
Fixed it all.
Every single bug back into the game.
Ah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck,
the first year of that game was the biggest shit show. It was also fun though. Like I do call it the worst shit show ever in like a game, but also it was fun because you could enjoy the shit show with your friends. Like it is like those characters are useless now. Like if I were to go back, I can't use my original character because we had so many loadout bugs and like I had like millions of items on me because there was you could just bug out the encumbrance system and the home system where you could so it has like a bar you fill up, and once you get to 100 you can't put any items in your stash anymore. It didn't work, so you could just put millions of items in your stash and it wouldn't matter. And so like, I log on my original character now, I just get kicked off because like it's
out.
They've since fixed that. But
that's tough.
It was a great experience to stream. It was like one of the first games I actually streamed for a long period of time and met some pretty cool friends on there. Just a wildly terrible game though. Like they shouldn't have been able to spend money on that game.
Listen, more people need to follow the lead of No Man's Sky. Here's my new game plan for life. Okay, I'm doing this in my next relationship. Over promise to the moon, under deliver like crazy, and then make up for it for a decade.
You're gonna make a trailer and lie to her, and then
that's right.
Spend a decade.
I'm like, here's all the things I'm gonna do for you, and do none of them until 10 years after we've met.
Well, crazy. I feel like the opposite. I feel like the opposite is happening. You're actually getting the trailer, and they're lying to you, but they're not doing the No Man's Sky part.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. What's your opinion on the Scream franchise? That's an interesting question. That's a fascinating question. I'm probably a uniquely bad person to ask that question too, because I don't like horror.
Is that just a meme from? Is that just a skate callback to what's her face?
No, that's Bendy Fan 90 live on Twitch. That's not skate. That's homie.
Oh fuck, they're the same. They're the same color.
Same color, I know. Yeah.
Sorry, Bendy. You're blue.
Yeah, Bendy, welcome in. What's up, homie? How you go on? That's a unique question because again, I am like kind of an anti-slasher, anti-horror guy in general.
What's my opinion on Scream?
But if I was gonna try to be really like intellectually good faith about it, I think that Scream is kind of bad in the sense that it is designed to be a franchise where over time every character will die, and that
skate before you throw a fit. On our OBS, your color is different from what it is on Twitch. The colors
skate, yeah, that's true. You're like kind of a dark blue, and Bendy is also kind of a dark blue.
The colors are made up, and the points don't matter.
Navy blue. Yeah,
because he was about to call me a liar.
I think he was gonna call you colorblind. I think it was gonna happen there.
Here's my take on Scream. I liked it better in Scary Movie, and I'll leave it there.
That's really
I
funny.
think Scary Movie did a better job.
That's very funny.
Just making a racism joke. Well, racism's bad, and I don't see color scheme. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Except
well,
for your color.
I didn't see that or hear you say that until after I'd done it, but I'd message skate picture like screenshots of their name colors next to each other. So
Beautiful.
well, that's funny. What you gonna do? But yeah, I think that Scream is like Scream is kind of everything I hate about writing if it became a franchise of its own. Does that make sense?
I wouldn't even go that far. I would just say Scream is dark chocolate, and I don't like dark chocolate.
That's very funny. Dark chocolate's quite good.
No, I don't like it.
But yeah, like I am famously the guy who's like, if main characters are dying, why are they here? Like their deaths kind of have to like serve like a purpose. But most of the deaths in Scream are just like to be deaths.
I don't know if the first Scream is iconic, though. I'm gonna be honest. I've seen the first Scream.
Ghostface is iconic. I don't know if the first Scream movie in
The
particular is
mask
iconic.
sure, but
Yeah,
like
Ghostface is super iconic for sure.
nothing insane happens in that movie where I'm like, wow, the cinema, you know.
Yeah,
The
4,
twist.
5, 6, all very bad. I don't know if there's a 7 yet or not, but I've seen 6 of those movies because famously an ex of mine was a big Scream head. Actually, several of them were big Scream heads, but I had to sit down and watch all 6 Scream movies because she insisted. And man, I don't know what they were doing, but they needed to stop doing it.
Do you ever think you're gonna put like that shit in the back pocket where you're like, oh, I have like photosensitivity, I can't like watch stuff like this, or like anything where you just like break glass, fucking pull the lever, like save yourself from it? Yeah.
That's interesting. No, probably not. Cause like if I'm with somebody, I'm gonna be good faith about that shit. You know what I mean? If they're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I really want to watch this thing," even if I hate it, I'll be like, "Sure, babe."
Because we have like new homies in here, and we always talk about the rule of 5, right? You can only have 5 mental illnesses. Once you fill up one hand, you're done,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I'd like to revise that, by the way. I think there should be a point system instead. It's like a 5-point system, and then the different mental illnesses are points.
No, I think
Because I think some of them are more deal breaker than others.
maybe we keep it to 3 or 2 or 1 or 0.
Saying Gaslighter Night. What's up, baby? Junk Welcome. Yeah, I think certain mental illnesses should have more weight on the scale. Because I'll tell you what, autism is like 0.5 points. That's like half of a point. I mean, actually, it might just be 0. If I find out some girl is just like autistic, cool. So I have to count some spoons and build Legos. That's tight. That's fine. That's like not a big deal. But if I find out she has like, you know.
But what if her flavor doesn't match with your flavor, right? Because you have your flavor. And if
of
you
autism, you mean?
Well,
first of all, not autistic. Second of all, I don't know.
It's okay to be high functioning. It's fine. You're on the spectrum.
I don't think that term is in use anymore. I don't think we say that.
I think, yeah, it's a spectrum.
High functioning? I don't think we say that anymore.
I think we can, yeah.
That was like a Nazi term, right?
That's crazy.
Well, literally, I'm not kidding.
That is not a Nazi term.
I think it is. Fuck?
No.
Yeah, that's like not a tight term anymore, right? Am I insane?
High functioning autism, HFA, is a term used to describe individuals on the spectrum. Those, my goodness, diagnosed with ASD who have average or above average intelligence or good verbal skills.
I am sending you a screenshot real quick.
Challenge. This is from the World Health Organization, so I don't care what your fucking screenshot says.
Okay, well, just throwing it out there. just throwing it out. Just letting you know.
Yeah, well, also Nazis drove around in Volkswagens, but we don't hate Volkswagen, do we?
All right. Well, I just also on the same page.
Let's not pick and choose.
Let's not pick and choose. Personally, I don't drive a Volkswagen, but I prefer an American car that drops 2 bombs. But you can do what you like. Sure. But no, I know we don't say there was a term that stopped being used. I thought it was that one, but there's like some term that is not used anymore because it was like, that's funny. No, that's first of all.
No, I think it
starts with an R. It's crazy.
I think one of the terms that have stopped being used because of the spectrum thing is Asperger's. I don't think they use Asperger's anymore.
Yeah, that guy was the guy. That is like the Nazi guy.
Oh, well, it was named
Dr. Asperger was, we don't say that shit.
No.
Yeah, that for sure we don't say.
That wasn't like negative though. That was just before the spectrum thing began.
term coined by Mangle. No, the Dr. Hans Asperger was like kind of coined that term. But that was like through the eugenics practices in Nazi era Vienna. So it was like a Dr. Hans Asperger was a, and you know what else? He was not in favor of Palestine, which is crazy.
Tight.
Dr. Hans Asperger, I mean, SMH for him. Bad twice. That guy was turbo wrong. The point is, if I was autistic, which I'm not, but if I was, that'd be tight. I mean, it wouldn't be tight, but it'd be fine. However,
I mean, what's your favorite dinosaur
I do some things. What's up?
What's your favorite dinosaur again?
My favorite dinosaur is Ankylosaurus.
Oh, okay, just make sure. No trains though.
I had a train set growing up, but only for a little
favorite
bit.
Train?
Like by name?
Yeah, what's your favorite locomotive?
Thomas.
Well, I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I hate to break it to you. Dinosaurs and trains.
Thomas the Tank Engine was alright.
Yeah. Again, like I said, dinosaurs and trains puts you high up on the list.
But see, have you considered that maybe I'm just interested in mechanics and history? Ancient history.
Well, unfortunately, you have a community built up where they would probably agree on every step of the way.
Okay. Okay.
We've talked about this multiple times. This isn't new to you. Huh. This isn't negative either. This is just
I don't think it's negative.
This is just observation. So
sure. I don't think it's negative, to be clear. As we know, I have famously, we didn't have autism back in my day. What the fuck? Some old folks extensive collection of dead insects and or massive model train diorama.
Yeah.
Is that an autistic thing, collecting dead bugs?
Next thing you know, Beau's gonna be like, I couldn't have autism. I was in the shed the whole time. I couldn't have got it.
Got it. That's crazy. Listen. I always wear a mask. I'm very conscious about things. I got the vaccines.
Not the mask. You don't have to wear a mask anymore.
Doesn't it keep the autism out?
Oh no, that's for COVID.
Oh.
Yeah,
my mistake. My mistake.
No. Not going to Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments keeps the autism away.
That's very funny. That is true. He was in the shed when they chemtrailed autism. Yeah, true. I was in the shed. I was in the bunker. I was unaffected.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego chemtrailing as we speak?
Ankylosaurus is tight. You don't have a favorite dinosaur for real?
Favorite dinosaur is tricky.
Yeah.
There was
oh, good.
One of the Dinobots. I can't remember which one. Off the top of my head. Stegosaur.
Stegosaur had the fan blades on their back. Little
maybe the Stegosaur one.
Pentagon fans, little things.
Yeah, honestly, I can't remember. I don't know.
Littlefoot's top tier. Okay, we're hitting a little Land Before Time.
I've never seen a Land Before Time movie.
You're missing nothing.
I was gonna say I don't think I'm missing much of anything
No.
at that point. I like the Dinobots, so I guess like whatever all the Dinobots are, like I fuck with those.
I mean, to be clear, to be so for real and generous and fair about it, the Land Before Time isn't like bad.
Well, the problem with Land Before Time and like the old Dinobots and stuff, that's all like 80s what dinosaurs were thought of propaganda. That's changed now. Like if we had like the real Dinobots now, they don't look like
That
that.
have feathers.
Yeah, they had feathers, or like Land Before Time would look very different. You know, so
True.
Whatever. I like the 80s,
Sure.
90s depictions of dinosaurs, not like what we know now. You know, I like the old school shit. Kind of
Sure.
like rap. I'm kind of like rap. I like the old shit. You know?
True.
I like
NWA for the
that.
boy.
I like that old gangster shit. You know what I mean? I like them old gangster dinosaurs.
True.
Fuck the feathers. They all look like lizards and iguanas and shit. That's my dinosaurs. That's the dinosaurs I remember.
That's tight. Yeah, I fuck with that.
Do you remember this? I don't know why this is reminding me of this story, but we were playing Borderlands, and that kid came in and said in his country they don't have Band-Aids, so he puts like salt.
Yeah, we were in the middle of the Borderlands 3.
I don't know why this reminded me of that. I don't know why this reminded me of that.
Yeah, I remember the room we were in.
Rent free in my head.
Yeah, we were going through that, like, we were doing that part where we had to collect the 3 things and, like, interact with that statue and to, like, on the way to the wedding thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to describe it. I can picture it in my head where, like, it was like a plant, like a greenhouse, and you had to, like, fight that little, like, the psycho midget with, like, the dumb iron mask, and then you go into the next room and there's, like, a fucking statue you have to rearrange or whatever. But, like, yeah, I remember that exact moment that got said. Because it was such an insane fucking thing to say. Be like, oh yeah, no, over here in it was some fucking European country, Romania.
Romania.
Yeah, in Romania we don't have Band-Aids, so you just rub salt on your wounds and it's fine because it makes it feel better. I remember thinking to myself, like,
sterilizes it.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I remember we had that whole conversation of like,
yeah, he had to sterilize his wounds with salt.
Sterilize wounds.
And I was like, it purifies demons if you play Phasmo, but I don't think that's the same or whatever.
Like,
actually, it's not even true. I think it's Sage does.
Unless you're seasoning yourself for a vampire, you're not doing anything.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine Dracula's on Grindr just sprinkling MSG on himself for the female vampires?
Christ.
That'd be very funny. I wonder if there is okay, let's pretend in a world. Let's pretend in a world you are on Grindr, Dracula's on Grindr. Dracula hits you up like, "What's up, big guy? I'm trying to smash, but also I'm trying to drink blood on the regular." But it's like a little more than the amount that you regenerate in a day, so eventually you'll die.
Oh, sure.
Are you like fucking cycle him out, or are you like hitting the dietary change on a B12, a lot of beef? Like, we can work it out.
I mean, if he's not,
he has Dracula money, to be clear.
Like, if he's hitting me up with an IV or whatever that's sterilized, I'm not getting like fucking
teeth in the neck.
Out. No teeth in the neck. No.
Really?
I'll let him like farm me out. I'll be like a little blood baby or whatever. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, a little money
in
here,
this instance,
a little blood in here. You know what I mean?
Are you implying? Do you mean to other vampires? Are you getting slutted out on the street corner for
no,
for money?
just him.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying he could hook me up to an IV and like farm me out like that. But I'm not like like
right.
He could hook me.
Well,
up to
you're
an
fine
IV.
to be a donor, but you can't be a Capri Sun.
Yeah, if he's gonna hook me up to an IV and like mix my shit with like soda and like make Coke out of my syrup, you know, then that's fine. Like whatever. You know
I wonder
if
you could put blood in a soda stream.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
it's like so thick.
Have you seen Coke syrup? That's thick too. The syrup in the soda stream, yeah. No, you mix it in the soda stream incorporates the soda part.
Oh, I thought it just
The
carbonated
it does carbonate it.
and
You
nothing
put
else
the
in it.
syrup in the water, and then you carbonate the water.
But you put the water in the soda stream, surely.
No, you put the water in a bottle. You hook the bottle up to the soda stream, and you press the button, and it fizzes up the water, and then you have a soda. No, you fill it. No, you fill it up first. Yeah, because they say like, oh, you can even drink. You can put your stale soda in here and fizz it back up, and you can drink it again or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my point.
yeah, but it's in the fucking bottle.
So wouldn't it water it down if you did that?
SodaStream sells like generic things to like pour in the water, and then you hook it up to the SodaStream. Then it fucking.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's like an espresso milk frother. You put it in, and it does it right there.
I've never used an espresso milk frother, but I believe you.
Yeah, it's like a little apparatus. It goes.
It's like a little spinny thing.
That is the espresso thing, but this one.
Well, yeah, no, not the soda stream, not the soda stream.
Yeah,
the espresso thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, I see.
Yeah, if you just put water in there and do it, it's just gonna be seltzer water or whatever. You have to put the shit in first. But it'll still
do it.
What do you mean?
Right? Just water?
What are you asking? Yeah.
You just put water in a soda stream?
You just put water in a bottle and put it in the soda stream, that's just seltzer water, yeah. You have to put the
what does it
flavor
dispense?
in first. It doesn't dispense anything.
Well, how does it bubble?
The soda streams, it's a bit.
You don't put any liquid in a soda stream at all? What the fuck?
Yes, you do. What the fuck?
I'm baffled.
No. You don't put the liquid in the soda stream. It's in the bottle already.
But the syrup is a liquid, no?
It's in the bottle. You put it in the bottle. You put the so
nothing goes in the soda stream except the canister thing. For the
no. You put the fucking. Okay,
for the bubbles.
You have a bottle of water, right?
Yeah.
You put say you have Pepsi syrup. You put the Pepsi syrup in the water.
Yeah.
You put the water bottle. You hook it up to the soda stream. You hit the button. The soda stream then carbonates the water in the bottle. It doesn't pour
no
water
liquid of
into
any
the bottle.
kind ever goes into a soda stream ever.
No, soda stream is carbonating the bottle that you put into it.
Oh. Okay. It's a giant whippet. Oh. Okay. Oh. Wait, so do like okay. Interesting. So
there are multiple different kinds. You could probably find like a really like upscale one, like an AI one or something.
Yeah.
That does something like that. But the original soda stream is you put a bottle of water, hook it up to the soda stream, you slap it, it does the and then you have soda.
But I see. So surely you can't put like a soda stream. You can't like put your bottle under it that's like too full because it would just like shoot everywhere, wouldn't it? Right?
Well, yeah. I mean,
so like you have to have like an amount of overhead to accommodate for the.
Yeah. Or else
I thought, interesting. I thought a soda stream was like a dispenser of types where you like the liquid comes out of the soda stream. That's so fascinating. Like I thought it carbonated it in the machine and then just like spat it out like a coffee maker. I've never used a soda stream, as you can tell. I've never had the occasion.
Yeah.
As you might surmise from this conversation.
Now, soda stream's been out for like 10 years, so there might be
longer, probably
different like SKUs they have now of like there might be like a $1,000 one or whatever, but obviously the one we're talking about is like $100, $50, whatever. Put a bottle in there. They might come with specialized bottles.
Soda stream, or like the other ones you mean?
I'm just talking about just whatever SodaStream thing they
Because
have.
SodaStream, I think, does have its own like special on-brand water bottle, like its own like
I
thing.
wouldn't know.
The E-Terra sparkling water maker in black comes with SodaStream branded glass bottles. Yeah. So probably you can just make, or but you just like buy SodaStream branded glass bottles, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume so.
That's cool. No,
But like the problem
I might
is,
buy a
right?
SodaStream
Like
knowing that.
you can get the syrups and stuff, but they're not really like the syrups or whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, sure.
They're like it's
Off-brand,
Coke, but
store
it's not.
brand. It's
Yeah,
like Dr. Pibb. Yeah, no,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
gotcha. Starry.
I remember like Pepsi had a thing with them for a long time. I don't know if they
Yeah.
still do. Or yeah, it's like cola. It's like diet cola. It's like supposed to be.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to replace the SodaStream bottles. They have an expiration date. Oh. Steal the metal canister syrup from McDonald's. That's so funny. Just yoink it. Yeah, true.
a Coca-Cola agent just shoots you in the back.
Yeah, I am seeing they had, instead of Dr. Pepper, they had Dr. Pete. Was the SodaStream version of that. I gotta tell you, if someone offered me a tall glass of Dr. Pete, I would fucking hit them. That's gonna be a fight in the streets. That's crazy. You know, I thought this was a glass bottle because it looks so like sparkly and nice,
That's
but it could
probably
be
just
plastic, I guess.
plastic.
I sort of can't tell. But I know plastic bottles are designed in a way that like they're meant to hold the pressure of the carbonation without deforming or like risking breaking. They're plastic. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I wonder if you used a glass bottle if it would just pop.
Yeah, so
You
it
know what
looks
I
like they
mean?
have a thing with Pepsi. So they have official Pepsi flavors, but anything that's like supposed like it's gonna be like off brand if it's like cola or it's supposed to be Coke, but it's like off brand stuff. So it looks like they still have their Pepsi thing. So that's pretty cool.
That is kind of cool, actually. Oh, yeah, no, they do have a 24-ounce water bottle that is actually glass for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, can confirm. They have one
Yeah,
that's
so it's
33.8 ounces. Yeah, they do have glass ones.
so it turn your tap water into your favorite fizz. Easy to use snap and lock bottle. And then you use the CO2 to, there's a little stem. I don't know if you see it or not, but it's blowing CO2 into the bottle.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And it's a little glass stem or whatever, and it's like blowing that in.
Interesting.
Though I wouldn't use tap water if I'm being so for real. I would.
So you don't
I'd
want
make sure that
carbonated
shit's
lead?
filtered. Yeah, I that it feels like it would be fucking terrible
Yeah.
tasting,
Well,
right?
I
You
don't
just all
I
the
don't fuck
minerals and shit.
with I don't fuck with tap water anyway anymore.
Yeah,
I
haven't
appreciate the
fucked
90
with tap
months,
water.
90 street. Thank you, TY. Welcome in.
Ever since I moved into the 21st
Hi-hi.
century and I have a water thing in the fridge, fucking love it.
Bro, water dispenser on the fridge is a fucking life changer, right?
Literally just got it last year. Never had
Oh
one.
my god. It's so tight, right?
I've been a water bottle household this
Bro,
whole time.
when I was a
Filling
kid,
the
we were the Brita pitcher guys.
Oh,
Ugh.
fuck that. Every
Yeah.
friend's house I ever went to was like, can I have some water? And it's like, oh, we didn't fill up the Brita thing. It's like, fuck
Yeah,
you.
right, because you have to keep
You
remembering to
stupid
fill that
bitches.
goddamn Brita I know.
You knew I was coming to spend the night. You didn't fill up the fucking Brita filter, you dumb bitch. Like,
Imagine.
God damn it.
Yeah, water dispenser on the fridge, that's goated. That's the move.
With the ice dispenser too. We have one that like crushes the ice. My goodness.
We have the two, the crush ice dispenser, yeah. Except I don't trust it. I'll be honest with you. I don't trust it. Cause like,
you sound like my mom.
No, hear me out. Every time I open the freezer, the little ice crusher thing has like white powder around it. And I don't know where it's coming from. No, like dry room temperature white powder.
Is your ice machine doing coke?
I don't know.
Fentanyl?
Probably.
Is your
And
mother lacing the ice
I
machine with
clean it.
fentanyl?
I don't know, but I do know that we do have to drink. We when we drink water, we also have to take Narcan.
My goodness. You know what it is?
Yeah.
You just have hard water is what it is. It's
Poe
the lime
discovered the
buildup or
existence of
whatever.
snow in this debate. Look at Skate doing his best death impression. That's fucking crazy.
Well,
Calcium residue, maybe.
yeah, that's probably what it is.
I don't know, but I know that I
Do
clean
you guys
it.
have hard water?
Well, yeah.
Well, that's what it is then.
Oh,
Like
really?
like whenever you don't clean the shower head, does it like build up with
Oh,
calcium and
yeah, it
stuff?
does. Yeah,
Well
but this
that's
is
what it
like
is in
a
the
loose powder, not like a hard deposit.
Well, yeah, but like think about it. Your ice machine is
Oh,
like creating ice and
yeah.
that those minerals are in there and freezing and then getting stuck on everything. And then like, you know what I mean? It's
Just every
probably
little
that.
thing and poor. Yeah, no, poor tasting water is awful.
I I almost
That's
want
so
to know
real.
like what the price to have like a reverse osmosis thing, because I feel like when I go, so I don't know. Have you ever been to Starbucks? You guys have Starbucks over there around you? I don't know if you live in like a
Yes.
rural area.
No.
They
Yeah, I've definitely
have
gone to Starbucks. I was a
reverse
Starbucks girly.
osmosis
Yeah.
water. They have reverse osmosis water. Every
Yeah,
time I go get a
it's
drink
good.
there, I'm like, because they'll give you a like a large water, ice water for free. Their water tastes,
Yeah,
I mean, just amazing. It's amazing water. I don't know how to
bro.
describe it to anybody.
The coffee state. I Skate. I wasn't gonna say it. I was gonna say it's all good. It's all good. Not a lot of people know
Yeah, but
that. It's a
skate.
secret.
Remember, he lives in a fucking gated community, a white gated community. I don't know what he has and doesn't have over there.
There's
You know,
actually a Starbucks in my house.
there you go. They have so much money. The Starbucks is literally in there.
No, no,
That's
no,
why
no.
they.
I don't have a Starbucks. There
Mm,
is a Starbucks in my house. We didn't put it here. It just
yeah,
opened one day.
yeah. They knocked out the wall in your house and they put a Starbucks in there.
Well, yeah, we just got home one time and there was a Starbucks here.
Yeah, eminent domain. They just put a
Yeah.
fucking
We
Starbucks in
we
your house. Yeah.
didn't like to be clear. So I don't so just so we're on the same page, I don't have a Starbucks.
Well, yeah,
Just
your compound has a Starbucks. It's in your house, unfortunately.
no, 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 no. Well, I mean, yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
in the house, but like
yeah.
I don't have anything to do with that. I don't have that's not me.
Look,
I don't
I'm
have
not
that.
judging you for living in like a Mormon weird compound thing. I don't. Hey, do what you do.
Can you imagine a universe where the kind of women I attract, I have multiple wives, bro?
That would be a good show.
Fuck, that
I,
would be crazy.
my three wives and there are
I want you to
100
imagine a
different
world where any
minds.
of my last 7 exes were 2 overlapping at the same time. Any of them. It doesn't pick any of the 2. That
Oh
would be
my
the
god.
worst scenario imaginable.
What if you had? What if you had two? Oh man. What if you? Okay, hear me out.
Bro.
You have
Christina and Jordan same time.
two
Madison and
lovers.
Jordan same time.
They combine forces and their alters are each other.
What?
They create alters that are each other.
They What do you mean?
So you're with
Full drop?
Jordan and Maddie, but they're alters when they
Yeah.
create alters in their mind. They're alternate
Oh my god. Yeah,
personalities.
I see.
They're
Yeah.
each other.
Oh, I see. Yeah, right.
So technically you have four crazy bitches.
Holy shit. Hey, you know, when you think about it, that's buy 2 get 2. That's not bad. As a frugal person, how can I turn down
Yeah.
the savings?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going
Holy.
good for that one guy because they have a whole show now
That's a
talking about
Black
how
Friday
bad it
deal.
is. It's a Black Friday deal.
Buy 2
Yeah.
get 2 is crazy savings, dog. That's insane.
Double the crash out.
You ever get annoyed when you see buy one get one instead of just 50% off? Does that ever like bother you? Or buy
No.
2 get 2 instead of just half off?
No, but you know what does bother me a lot? Black Friday sales on Amazon where you look at like, so I don't know how deep you know about like the price scalping and shit, but
It's
there
bad,
are
but I don't know the yeah.
extensions you can get for like Brave and Google and stuff that'll show you the price maps for the products, and you'll see that like a product will actually be cheaper, and then on like say Black Friday, it'll jump up in price because they
Yeah.
either build the shipping price into the price and say you're getting a deal,
Oh,
free
yeah.
shipping, or they will cut the price of the item, but the shipping is now double. So the
Yeah.
price is
Yeah.
cheaper, but you're paying more to them in shipping.
Yeah.
And I don't. Some people might know, some people might not. You're not paying like FedEx when you buy shipping for an item. You're paying the merchant. So if the merchant says this is $15 shipping, you're
Yeah, it's like
paying
eBay. Yeah.
joeschmo.com $15 and they're buying the shipping. So if they're charging 15, they could be getting a label for 5 and pocketing the 10. So
Right. Yeah,
I
it's the
fucking
same
hate
as
that
eBay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the same. They all use the same like pirateship.com and all that all other bullshit.
Yeah.
So
I said
it's
taking
all a
notes.
scam. It's all a scam.
Pirateship.com.
Yeah, if you have a small
Well, yeah.
business, pirateship.com. I don't know how good they are now, but they used to be pretty banging.
I don't know if you're familiar. I don't know if you've heard me talk about this. Yu-Gi-Oh used to do that. Yu-Gi-Oh players on eBay were selling singles before like
yeah.
TCG player and stuff.
Mm.
They would frequently list cards that were like $200 or $600, like expensive shit. You know, but like I'm not going to be super specific, but like like first Salty Plague Spreader when it was new, first Strike Dog or first Secret Dark End Dragon when it was new, just like Crush Card Virus and shit when it was a gold rare $300. Like when that stuff was new, they'd be listing those for 1 penny, but the
Yeah.
shipping was the full price of the item.
Yeah.
Because eBay takes a 12.5% cut of every sale plus a
Yeah,
flat
but they
fee.
can't
But
take
they
the,
don't take
the
it out of the shipping.
Yeah, they can't.
Right. However, at the time, and this is a crazy thing that happened, I decided to gamble like $3,000, and I bought a bunch of stuff for a penny with that insane shipping, and just reported it to eBay like, "Hey, they're doing that. That's illegal, right? I want a refund."
Mm.
And then I got the refund, and I was forced to pay like the appropriate cost of shipping.
Mm.
So I just got like $3,000 worth of cards for like $40.
Yeah, I don't think they do that
Like,
anymore.
I rolled. No, they don't. They do not do that
eBay
anymore. But I
has,
rolled a bunch of people. Fucking got them.
You know what eBay did that was fucking a lot of small
picture
sellers
of-
recently? They were doing so eBay did this new thing where they had you could sell and state that what you're selling is open box and might
Okay.
not work, but people are either going to buy it for parts or they don't care if it's open box. Well, people were buying that shit. When they got it, they would go, "Hey, you scammed me. This is open box." And the sellers would go, "No, it was on the thing said open box." But there was a disconnect between what eBay did and what their customer service policy was. And so these sellers were getting fucked and having to, because what you usually do is the seller is charged to then get the item back. So if a customer wants a refund, the seller has to pay for that item to come back.
Right.
Because it's a scam, because it's open box, but it's not a scam, but to them it's a scam.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
That's
thankfully
tough.
They fixed that recently. I follow a bunch of small and at one point in time I wanted to do third-party selling after I lost my job at my previous job where we were doing a lot of that, millions of dollars of sales in that.
Oh, you were looking for the drop shipping aspect.
Not drop shipping, no, physical item. Physical small batch, kind of like private label kind of shit.
Okay.
Private label is pretty cheap as far as like being able to get product in and stuff. And it sells amazingly on Amazon. Like half the shit on Amazon's all private label shit from some manufacturer, some dude put a
like
label
white
on.
label stuff, or
white label, private label, same concept.
Right.
Same thing.
How come you didn't
I ended up not doing it? Well, to get good pricing, you need to be able to buy
a grand amount at a time.
So like my company, for example, we would private label diabetic testing strips. we were able to buy them in the millions, so the price was very hyper competitive.
Sure,
If
sure.
you're buying in the thousands, you're not going to be price competitive to your competitors. Yeah. So you want to be able to, if you're selling like fucking pill bottles, you want to be able to buy thousands of these to make the price worth it,
Right.
because you're gonna have a Chinese shipping
Yeah,
container
you're not
sitting
buying like
somewhere.
15 pill bottles.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
that's not gonna be price competitive.
Sure,
So
sure, sure, sure,
stuff
sure,
like
sure,
that.
sure. So it was like a startup capital issue for you.
Startup capital issue, and just like I didn't have the warehousing capability of like my garage to say I got one product in and I had to do returns. It just didn't make sense. So
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Which is, I
If you
imagine, where drop shipping comes in.
yeah, you can drop ship, but then that's a whole thing where you're like, instead of doing returns to your facility, you're paying the drop shipper to return it. So they're charging you a fee, and you're basically losing twice because you have to refund the customer and then you get charged by your drop shipper to take it back. So it's a whole thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. You sell like 1,000 of an item, you probably have 100, 200 returns. Just
Okay, but you're
people.
still profiting on. There's still a profit, I'd imagine, right?
Well, it depends on your terms. If you're net 60, net 120, net 160, stuff like that. If your terms are good and your price is good, yeah. But if you're what my company during COVID tried to do was do a lot of low profit margin items. And then what happened is, if you have returns on low profit margin items,
Yeah.
you're
Gotcha.
losing. You're just biting the bullet every time.
Yeah. Right, 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 right.
Yeah.
They were trying to make their money in bulk.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this too, where like the
Mhm.
business podcast, where like
Business pod.
you can wake up tomorrow, and if you are on a page, that page can be something completely different. Somebody can
Right.
come in
Yeah.
and say,
Right.
this page is now Adidas socks, and you're like selling test strips out of it. You're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Gotcha.
Because it's just, you know, Wild West type shit.
Man, I gotta find this. I gotta find somewhere that has like high quality do rags because I don't trust the ones on Amazon, and it's so frustrating. Like I'll see them and be like, that would probably get me across the finish line, but they wear out quickly. I don't think I'd probably like sweat extra because they're made of synthetic fibers.
I
Like I
mean,
don't.
do
I just
rags,
I
you
don't.
probably have to go to like a
You know what I
beauty
mean?
shop.
Yeah, I think so too. I have to like for real about it. I don't think I'm gonna have the luxury of just like hitting up
Or
Amazon.
like salon supply. They probably
That's probably
s-
true. Yeah,
sell
salon. Yeah,
the
that's probably true.
to sell to customers and stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Salon supply. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
True. Damn, what a hookup. Maybe 2026 is the year of our drop shipping era.
Yeah, we just the bit drop shipping.
Yeah.
Just
Well, because
we
hear
have to
me out,
find a
right?
market that Amazon's not in, because like I would have said,
No,
if
let's just
we
drop ship
wanted
on
to do,
Amazon. Fuck it.
well, the problem, so like what we were doing was medical supplies, but then Amazon had the smart idea to do Amazon Prime Medical or whatever they're doing now.
Oh yeah,
So like so what my company would do is we would go to like McKesson. Do you know McKesson brand stuff? Your grandfather
I've
was
heard of it.
an older gentleman, so you probably
Yeah.
heard of like Drive Walkers, Rollators.
Oh sure.
So we were partnered with all those companies. So Drive, McKesson, um, some of the biggest players in the medical
Hmm.
space,
Sure.
and they allowed us to have their whole catalogs to sell on Amazon.
Oh wow.
Then Amazon went behind everyone's backs and said, hey, do you guys want to partner with us, and we'll just deal with your catalog for you, no problem, because we're doing this medical
Oh
thing. So they basically killed all medical vendors basically on their site, because
sure.
if Amazon's on a
They just
page,
cut you out of the equation completely.
if Amazon's on a page, exactly,
Yeah.
you can't get buy box on that page, meaning you're the top buyer. So it says like, buy sports bike by Beau's bikes. click now
Right.
to order. That is now
It'll
replaced
say
with
buy from
Amazon
Amazon instead. Right.
because
Yeah.
Amazon's on the page. So you can't compete where you can't compare. And so they're getting like amazing pricing. So companies like my company and others die out who didn't
Right.
transfer. So we'd have to go into a space where Amazon isn't, maybe like um I know we were doing millions of dollars in school supplies. I don't know if they're in the school supply ring yet, but I
Sure.
know some people. I know some people. We can
Gel
drop ship some
pens.
pencils. We can drop ship some erasers, some pens, some paper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'll skim off the top and keep some of the pink gel pens for myself, but not that many, so it's okay.
Of course, yeah.
Yep.
Test. We can do a test run. We can order you.
Yeah,
a
that'll be
case.
quality control, and I'll just have to like go through like 24 pink
Yeah.
glitter gel pens, and I'll be like, yeah, they're fine.
I hate drop shipping. Is such a fucking headache. I remember just hating it. Just
Really?
fucking hating it because you have to manually do every order. So like you get an order on Amazon, right? You have to transcribe that order onto your drop shipping site because not every drop shipper
You
is
have to
gonna
fulfill
go.
it yourself. You have to. I see what you're saying. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, because
Right.
they're not going to even fuck with you with EDI, the electronic order transfer they have, unless you're doing like thousands of orders a week or a month. You have to hit a quota to have that. That's not a system they just give you.
Right.
So, and you need your own IT team to be able to transfer that data off of Amazon into their system. So you have to do every single order by hand.
That's not so
Such a
bad.
fucking nightmare. Oh, it's bad.
No, you set aside 8 hours a day for it. Easy. It's a job.
More than 8 hours a day. I mean, there was a time
How
when
long
our
does one
company
take?
was small that I could do maybe like 100, 200 orders a day. And then we started getting to the
200
thousands
orders
of
a
orders.
day.
Started getting into the thousands. Because think about this. You're not only, I don't know what you think the info you're putting in, but you're getting all the customer info. So you have to,
Yeah.
you're free typing all the customer info. So full address.
Yeah.
You have to double check the item to make sure the item that they paid for is the item that's going to be sent. Especially with calendars in the new year, a headache. You know
that
why?
would suck.
Because they send 2025 calendars.
Yeah. That would suck. Yeah.
So you have those where, let's say yesterday.
Okay, well, we won't do calendars, to be clear.
Well, this happens every day though. They sent multicolor pens instead of all black pens. Well, I ordered all black pens. Well, fuck. Now I have 200
I ordered all
orders.
pink.
Well,
they told me to fuck myself. Crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. It's a lot of, and especially if you don't catch it. And
Audio listeners, I held up a bunch of colored pens.
So we got sued by the state of Florida because we sold water during the hurricane. Remember when Florida got hit by that double hurricane?
Yeah.
Well, FedEx was charging $200 to ship to Florida since it was a hazmat area. It was considered a dangerous area to ship to.
I don't like that.
So we had to up our prices because FedEx was like, yo, we're not doing this. And so we're like, fuck it, we'll update our prices. We'll see what happens. Well,
goddamn.
Well, if you can imagine, we got sued by the state of Florida for price gouging because they're like, yo, you're charging people that are in a war-torn area, like a dangerous area, $200 to ship. That's price gouging.
That sucks.
And we had to prove our case and be like, well, hey, wait a minute. We didn't want this. FedEx said we had to charge this price because they weren't going to ship there. So the only way to get this product into your state was this method. And so later on, they rescinded we won the the lawsuit or whatever. But it was crazy. It was I remember my so I was at the time transitioning to do HR stuff. And my boss comes up to me. Our customer service rep just went on paternity leave. She had her kid.
Yeah.
And he comes to my desk with 3,000 orders for water. And he's like,
What?
"Hey, we need to refund all these. We need to refund all these."
3,000 returns is so many returns.
Yeah, because at that point we had EDI, so it was all electronic. There's no one watching it. It's just spitting out orders.
Oh, that
And
sucks.
but the kicker was we weren't just refunding all the shipping. We were refunding a percent of all the shipping. So we had to do manual calculations for each order
Bro,
and
fuck
manually on
that.
Amazon refund each one. But then when you do something on Amazon, you have to also do it in your system. So then when we do taxes and do our books, it looks good in our books. So I worked 24 hours overtime. Like I racked up some good money. It's the first time I was able to work from home. This was before COVID and all that. So I got to like work from home because I was like, look, I told him I'll do this project, but I need to like have total don't bother me type shit. Like y'all are running customer service while I'm gone. Like I need to be secluded, not bothered. So I was like, it was like 24, 48 hours. They were like, yeah, we need this done ASAP because it was
Yeah.
either that or we lose a lawsuit from Florida, you know?
Right. Yeah. Big
So
deal.
that was some
Big
high stakes
problem.
shit. Millions of dollars. I think we sold like $2.4 million of water by,
Fuck.
yeah. So stuff like that gets you in trouble.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah. All drop ship orders.
God damn.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so we won't do
No
water.
water. No water. No.
Yeah, we won't do water when we drop ship.
No water. No.
You know what this year's gonna be?
Yeah.
The Bitcoin.
I like that.
We're doing a rug pull.
I like that.
I'm fine to say it's a rug pull now because that's part of the bit, and later I can say that it was a joke, but then we're actually gonna do it. But also, everyone in
Well,
here
we can
right
just
now knows not
we
to buy it.
we can just tell everybody that our management told us to do it and it was a good idea, but we didn't know. We didn't
Yeah.
know any better.
And
So
you know
we're
what
like,
else? We can set aside a bunch of like reserve coins or whatever, like
Yeah.
right off rip for the homies,
Yeah.
and we can like tell them to sell right before like selling goes live.
Hell yeah.
So we'll rugs like we won't just rug pull the two of us. We'll rug pull for like the squad.
Yeah, that's tight. That's tight. We love that.
Yeah, I think that'd be big.
And we'll have to
Because what's cooler than supporting your friends?
in the white paper too, we'll have to be like, this is an AI NFT company, like strictly all Gen AI, like the leading future of whatever. Like really hammer it in.
Well, here's the thing: we're actually gonna have to make 3 companies if you can deal with that.
That's fine. Yeah,
Because we're gonna make one company that's our company that has some innocuous purpose that doesn't really matter, and then they're going to have
owns some coins that we just dump. Price goes.
Well, we're
to
gonna
the
have our
ceiling.
company, the shell, and then the shell owns the one that does the coins.
God bless.
We need like another layer of obfuscation there.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
the same way that like Blue Protocol is like a Bandai Namco game, but it's not. It's actually Shanghai Technologies Limited, but it's actually not.
God
It's
bless.
actually Tencent. Yeah,
The
it's gonna be like that.
comma coin.
Yeah, it's only gonna be people that like
Yeah.
can really dig that'll like figure out that it's our company and they'll tie it to us, and then we have the management excuse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unironically, it's like a good coin. It starts as a rug pull. It's actually the reverse. It starts as a rug pull, but actually ends up
It
being.
just does really well. It takes off. It's like holding value,
It
gaining
actually,
value.
unironically, becomes useful in some way.
That would be very funny.
That would be.
What if it was the only form of
IRS
currency we accept in our merch store?
Could the IRS come after you for a theoretical rug pull that ends up being genuine? The reverse. You're like, hey, we're doing a rug pull, but then
that's
it ends
the
up
point.
not
Is that we're
being
saying it's a rug pull and it's not.
Shmushy.
That's a tight bit. First of all,
It ends up being it starts off as like the idea is a rug pull, but then it's like actually we're helping people.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
That would be very funny.
God bless America.
I would love for that to happen.
Yeah, same.
That would be tight.
Yeah, if we have more art, we could do stickers. I got my mom's got the little cricket. We can do
That's so funny you just said
stickers.
that. I thought you were gonna say NFTs.
NFTs too. Fuck it. Do you want to own a quarter of our stickers? Bitcoin,
Imagine
baby.
only one of each sticker, literally.
One of one each sticker.
They're
Yeah.
all one of one stickers. We do
Yeah.
one print and then we throw the rest away.
Yeah. Yeah. One of one each sticker.
Tight.
All unique art that only gets printed once.
That's right. That's
God,
right. That's right.
imagine.
That's right. And when we say
The-
unique art, they're almost identical, except for like one has an earring, one has a cigarette, one has an eye patch. They're
Have you
almost
seen?
identical.
I mean, being real, have you seen those clothing companies that do drops instead of like they don't do collections? They do like, okay, this is our spring drop, and it's like
Yeah.
200
There's like a finite
shirts.
number, and then that's it. When they're
Yeah,
out,
and
they're out.
that's
Yeah.
and then they're just like, well, maybe it'll come back. You know, who
I think that's
knows?
kind of tight.
Yeah, I've always, my mom and I have always shopped around an idea of like, what could you do in gaming for that? You know what I mean? Like in the gaming space, like what could you do as like a revolving monthly drop thing?
Controllers?
You know,
Controllers?
maybe yeah, controller art of some kind.
Yeah,
Then you
like
gotta have an
the
artist.
the like the covers.
Yeah, true.
Bring back a loot crate. Don't bring back loot crate.
The problem with Loot Crate is
Fuck.
the problem with Loot Crate in all of those crates really is there's only one item that's cool, and then the rest is like has to be trash that's cheap so they can do it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, it's funny you say that because I was roped into by an ex, of course. I was roped into watching about 400 videos in the theme of Harry Potter monthly crate purchases, like crate openings,
Oh, yeah. I guess that could have been a good.
because there's a lot
I
of
never
Harry
got
Potter
into.
crate brands. There's
Yeah, I
like a
never
bunch
got
of them.
into the crate craze. I never did a crate.
Some of them were pretty tight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was expecting to be like bored out of my mind. I was kind of in there. I was like, oh wow, that's fascinating.
But were
That's-
they like niche ones where it wasn't like Loot Crate? It was like some niche.
No,
Harry
they were
Potter
their
crate
own.
where they could
They were their own
like-
company.
Yeah, they could like
Each
put
one
the
was their
money
own brand,
into
right?
Yeah,
And
'Cause
some
I
of them fucking sucked for real.
I feel like the
but-
smaller ones can do really well because they can really price some like cool niche items.
You would
but
you
the
would think that,
bigger-
but no,
Oh,
no.
you have to be
It's
bigger
the
than.
medium ones. The medium ones are tight because they're not so
Uh.
big that all they care about is profits, but they're not so small that they have to have cheap junk to get off the ground. The
Yeah,
medium ones are fucking
medium.
tight.
Yeah, and I think Loot Crate kind of fucked up too because then they start selling like we have the Loot Crate and the Loot Crate Plus and the loot like
There were tiers, yeah. There were
The
tiers.
real good crate was like the original Loot Crate, but then it turned into the Loot Crate Plus 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 or whatever. You know what I mean?
We
It's the
make a
same
loot
thing.
crate and we call it real good crate.
But it's actually not. It's just actually
No, it's just a crate. It doesn't matter. But yeah, we just call it real
Yeah.
good crate though. Fuck.
actually parentheses good crate.
Actually, parentheses good crate would be so fucking fire.
That'd be
That's
funny.
really funny. I do love that.
That'd be funny. I wish stickers had more value.
What do you mean?
I
Like
just the idea
resale?
of stickers, but like they're not like profitable. You have to sell 1 billion sticker packs to like be profitable, right?
Oh yeah.
Like if you're selling a pack of stickers for $5, okay, well 100 of those isn't much. You know,
Well, yeah. That's stickers are an interesting thing because in my brain, when you use a sticker
Mhm.
for or anything, once it is applied to a surface,
Yeah.
that now has a lifespan that will run out.
yeah.
And when it does, it will probably make that item look markedly shittier after that point.
But there's you're putting a sticker on something you're gonna like for example, when we were younger, putting stickers on our guitars, you want that like
Sure.
you want to have a bunch of stickers or like your binder, you know, your folder.
Yeah.
It lives with you, even if it's a finite time it lived with you for X amount of time,
Like a pet.
and it was like tight.
I mean, not putting
And then,
stickers on your pet, but the stickers are pets.
yeah.
Right. Putting
Man,
stickers on your pet would probably not be tight.
yeah, and then like shipping's so fucking expensive too. Man, yeah, there's got to be a
Shipping can be
vertical that we
expensive.
can. There's got to be a vertical we can just fucking abuse. Yeah.
I mean, you're right, to be clear.
Well, for the longest time, people who had very cheap, well, not cheap, but very light objects would use media mail. Do you know what media mail is? Media mail is a special kind of mail for the U.S. Postal Service for very light objects like DVDs, books, but it's only
Helium.
supposed to be for medium or media. It's called media mail. But people would use media mail for like, oh, my set of cards that are like, you know, less than a pound or whatever. And then the government caught on and then like changed all these rules. So like we need to get in there. You know, we need to like really find a loophole in some shit.
You know what I want to do really bad? Based on what you just told me. I want to get a bunch of envelopes.
Mhm.
Like, I want airtight envelopes. I want to fill them with helium and put them in the mailbox and just
I don't think
wait for the mailman to show up.
I think you might get in trouble federally for that.
They'd float away. They just fly away. They just fly away. They wouldn't even get mailed. They just fly away. Could you fathom? You're just vibing, and then the next thing you know, you mailman, he opens the thing, and a bunch of letters just they're gone. They're in space. I don't know if it works out like that. I don't know
I
how
don't
much
think
helium
so.
it takes to float an envelope. Because an envelope has to be lighter than a balloon, right? Roughly.
No, envelopes are pretty heavy when you think about it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
like the padded ones at like
no,
USPS.
just like
Those are
just a little one, the paper one. Dumb envelope.
well, yeah, but like you need a lot of helium to like lift that.
Do you?
Yeah, I feel like you would,
Oh.
because the inside of
Oh.
it wouldn't hold enough to. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. I'd want it to. I'd prefer it to. Huh. Well, I guess that's just one of those things that,
Well,
like,
on this season of the bit, we will discuss how to defraud the government and start our own fraudulent business. And by the
fuck
end of the
yeah.
season,
Oh my god, this is how we can become homies with the Red Power Ranger.
maybe.
He defrauded the
Who knows?
government. We defrauded the government. I'll send him an email.
Well, we need to do it and not get caught. You know, he's gonna be doing a lot of Comic Cons to pay that off. You know what I mean?
We could do Comic Con with him as
If we
defrauding the
get,
government sidekicks.
if we get, I mean, we need a lot of viewership to do that. Unfortunately,
Oh,
you
we
know what I
can
mean?
do that. We'll just start doing
And
giveaways and marbles on stream.
we'd
Remember
have
that?
to do
Meta?
like we'd have to do a hard pivot to like Marvel stuff. It has to be like we'll have to do like
Like
reviews
rivals?
of no, like to be like Comic Con, you know, like to go to Comic Con, we have to be like we're like the MCU podcast, and
No,
you know what I mean?
no. I'm just gonna write my own. I'm gonna write my own thing, and then I'll just get a booth for real.
Oh yeah, you and Club can have a booth.
True. Well, because I can hit up Pony and Amy, and I'll be like, "Hey, you guys, are you doing Comic Con?" They'll be like, "Yeah." I'll be like, "Oh, how does that go?" And then they'll tell me how to get a booth, and then I'll get a booth for my thing, and then
Honestly, you know what we just need to do? We need to just
Yo.
make a game. We just need to make a game. Make a
oh,
good
like
game.
like a mobile gotcha with like AI waifus, so they'll just print money,
Well,
and then we
not
can make
even
a real
a
game, and then the
not even
real
a
game can
m-
be funded by the shitty gotcha.
not even a mobile gotcha, a triple gotcha in the same game.
Oh my god! Like
The
gotcha
gotcha
for
mech-
characters and weapons and skins.
Not so you buy a undefined amount of currency, and that's the first gotcha. It's like you put
Okay,
money, you put
sure.
$5 in, and then it's
The premium currency amount is a gotcha.
Is the gotcha the first
Oh,
level
wow.
of gotcha?
Oh, so the
Yeah.
only way to buy premium currency is actually to spend US
Use
dollars on crates, and the crates have
yes.
an amount of currency that is the pull
Or
currency.
or it's one of those actual gotcha machines where you like pull the lever and a little ball comes out and it gives you an amount of money, right? That's the first level of gotcha. The second is the character. The third is actually upgrading the character. So you actually, we're not going to say, hey,
Oh, it's not dupes. It's like some other currency
no,
you
no,
spend.
no, no, not even that. You have to gotcha on the character, right? And
Yeah.
if you fail the upgrade to character, you have to catch the character again. You have to go back into the so hear me out.
Oh my
You have
god.
3 layers of gotcha. The first layer is getting the currency. The second
Okay.
layer is getting the character. The third layer is upgrading the character, but if you fail, you have to go back a step and you have to get the character again to try to upgrade
Oh,
again.
they like downgrade.
Downgrade punishment.
Oh
You're
my
punished.
god.
But here's the thing, if you upgrade, you get a little bit of your currency back. So the gamba is if I actually get the upgrade. But and we're also not going to tell the percents. We're going to do the Riot Games one where it's like if you do this, if you try to upgrade this character, it's a percent of the upgrade of the upgrade of the thing. But we're not going to tell them what the thing
Sure.
is.
Well, hear me out. Check this out.
Yeah,
I think I'm hearing what you're saying and I like it, but I also I think you're gonna be with me on this one, right?
yeah, yeah.
The loot crates, the gotcha mechanic for the premium currency,
Yeah.
also comes with another secondary currency that increases your success rate, but it's way lower. You get like you need so like everyone is
True.
worth like 2% more success rate.
And we do the blue
And the,
protocol thing where
yeah, yeah, yeah,
we
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah, 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 yeah.
so if you use a little bit of the success boosting currency, it actually changes the percentages of what you'll get. And then
Yeah.
that change in percentage then
Mhm.
changes the whole algorithm. So like if you don't use enough
Yeah.
of the currency, it's actually worse than just not
Right.
using it. I
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
love
Right.
that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
actually it's actually a
And then they'll buy
vessel
more
to
premium currency
trap
to get to
dumb people.
100%
God
because
bless.
they think they're avoiding the chance to fail because chance to fail would cost more money because you need more currency. But actually, they're just doing the thing that would happen if they fail by buying more currency first to prevent failure.
And hear me
And then
out.
they feel good because they think they're preventing failure, but actually they're just
Mm.
doing the failure outcome first.
And hear me out, right?
Yeah.
The pity, it's actually not pity, it's anti-pity. It's hey, you suck so much, we're punishing you this one extra time.
Like
Keep going,
every time you
bitch.
fail, your success rate goes down. Fuck. That's crazy. I would not have predicted that. Oh my
But here's the
god.
thing,
He's revolutionary.
the characters are gonna be so cute that people can't not spend money to get them. And there's actually no game there. There's not any, you're just collecting stuff. It's just a collection thing. There's no
That's
game.
insane.
And then we'll throw in like if you walk 100 steps or something with the game open, you'll get a free pull or something. We'll collect their geo data and sell it. You know what
That's so funny.
I mean? You know what? People would buy that shit and play it.
Probably. Probably.
But I think that's gonna
You know
wrap
what it
up
should have?
episode fucking.
It should
Oh,
have OnlyFans integration.
of course.
Yeah. Because like OnlyFans is like tokens, right? Or something. They
Actually,
have like a tip token currency, like their own little bullshit thing.
I can confidently say I've never used OnlyFans in my life.
Me either. But like
I
I'd
don't know.
imagine they must have that because like right because it's
Ralph?
like
No, I'm kidding. I don't. Ralph hasn't used OnlyFans.
it was
I'm
a
just
really
kidding, Ralph.
great start to season 2. This is a great start to season 2. We did really good. we did it's not Sylvanari with the hard confirm. No, they don't. I did not expect that. Okay, you got me on that one. That was not on my bingo card. That's
Damn.
crazy. Well, now we know. Okay, well, we'll have to figure out a different OnlyFans integration. But we'll do that and we'll also we'll have that and we'll also have like a built-in marketplace link where you can go to a different website to buy Anavar from a different brand, but it's our brand.
God bless. I love
So
it.
we can get the
Honestly.
gearheads and we can also get like the simps and also we can get e-girls on the platform to promote their OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And then the OnlyFans e-girls become the way that we get players because it gives us more. You know what I mean? So
And you know,
I'm actually so they think that they're using our platform to monetize their OnlyFans, but we're using their OnlyFans to monetize our game.
That's so fair. And you know what, Sylv? You know, supporting the homies, that's the best thing you could ever do.
Supporting homies is important.
Yes. In
And I think the
anything they do.
homies, hey, let's be so for real.
Yeah.
Sometimes homies need the support. We're doing fucking bad out here in these streets
God
mentally.
bless. Yes.
Doing bad mentally.
Yeah, I know that's
it's not
right.
tight. It's not good.
Me
We're doing
every
mentally bad.
single day of the week.
Yeah.
Of the season. And the season never ends.
Sometimes you think your homies are doing good mentally, and then you'll ask, how are you? And they'll be like, good. But then they're bad.
But Beau, let me tell you something. Let me ask you something.
Still, you're so real for that. That's hilarious. Go on.
Well, you know, if you're dating,
That's if you're dating. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're dating, yeah.
Might as well take a peek. You know what I mean? But
Let's take a
also, you know what? Also, you should take a peek at the other bit episodes from season 1.
That's true. Our
40
season 1
episodes.
catalog.
40 episodes of the first pilot.
That's right.
This starts season 2.
If we were going to try to sell people on the bit season 1 retroactively, I think we would have to say that the message is love and hope
respect,
and free Palestine.
God bless America.
God bless America. God bless America and Palestine.
And Canada. They have some good maple syrup over there. I don't know.
You know, I don't think they do. I think they have more of it than us. I don't think they have better.
Look, our 3 fans from Canada are going to really be upset if you say that. And I don't think we can.
Have you ever had Mrs.
that.
Butterworth? Just fake maple syrup in a plastic bottle, has butter flavoring. That's just better. It's way better.
Not Mrs. Buttersworth. I don't think we can say that. I don't think we can say that in 2026.
Why?
I think she's been.
No, you're thinking of Aunt Jemima.
Oh, Aunt Jemima. She had some of the best syrup in the world.
Well, I know that's right.
God bless. We miss you, Aunt Jemima. Wherever you are, we miss you. But how do you end a season 2? How do you end a season 2 podcast? Episode 1.
Episode 1 of season 2. This is our S2EO1.
And you think it would have been more organized, but really, no, this is what you get.
More organized. Less organized. Less organized over
you think
time.
We talked about this episode? You think we didn't talk for a week and we
shit?
You didn't think I literally emailed this dude, DM'd this dude an hour before we were gonna do this shit?
That's right.
Are we doing this shit today?
Literally, are we doing a pod today? An hour before. And then I didn't reply right away. I replied like 40 minutes later. I replied like 45 minutes later. I was like, yeah.
I was eating a rotisserie chicken going, I hope we have pod today. I don't know.
Yeah. Like pod is at 11 a.m. I think I answered unironically at like 10:48.
10 minutes still, yeah. But
yeah,
hey, we got a lot of experimental stuff coming your way. We got a lot of cool stuff. I think we got a lot of fun stuff packed in this season.
Look forward to the rug pull.
Look forward
to the drop shipping.
Yeah. True.
Look forward to us we're actually going to start selling RAM for computers.
Yeah, it's actually just going to be a bunch of sticks and glued together with hope and love.
That's right.
You know what's also glued together with hope and love?
Palestine.
My also Palestine, but also my psyche after I fucking edit this episode tonight. I love you guys and good night.
Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Take care. Peace out, fam. Palestine's doing bad for real.